Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Wednesday. Glad you're with us tonight. Special show for you, live from Los Angeles, and we have 3 hours of really special jewelry. I've got to say, we've got so many really continuations of our beautiful debuts we've had of late. I do have very surprised to see some Windsor sapphires here back. They're bigger stones. They were all set aside for our museum collectors, but we've got them in jewelry ready to go. So if you've been missing out on some of the bigger Windsor sapphires, we have them. If you're new to them still, we'll explain what they're all about and give you a great value on those. Plus, we do have, there is a corner rupee. We've got one more to show you so that if you've been missing out on those over the last couple of days, we've got a really rare exotic stone for you in a beautiful mounting, but also lots of affordable here. And not to say that the Windsor sapphires and the corner rupee aren't affordable, but they, I've got some very special opportunities. Plus, we are going to bring out some of our very best. It was just on Monday night, had a really exclusive look at a green yellow diamond. We've actually got another color that is going to be both a dual color going out in GIA certified form here. A beautiful, very rich yellow orange for you is here. So if you are a fancy diamond collector, we've got one for you. Also, we have a very special couple of pink diasporas actually on the way, and then some really beautiful discounts on some of our best in diamond earrings, in really special tanzanite pendants, a yellow diamond that's over 2 carat that I promise you is the most affordable way by far to get a 2 carat yellow diamond, and that is going to be with our oval. So we do have an oval and a beautifully casual, kind of elegant everyday mounting. So we do have that, and the prettiest fire opal. I know we've seen some really stunning fire opals of late, really special stones that have been bigger sizes. I'm actually going to bring you a fire opal. I think it's the best one yet. It's a pear shape in the signature mounting, and I was going to show it to you. If I can get the bag open. It's a really beautiful stone, probably the most red we've seen. So fire opals are here. We've got aquamarine. Speaking of aquas, I've got a couple requests. So if this is something you've been looking for, aqua for Mary M, if you're out there, let me know. We've got your aqua in your bridge setting for you. Also have Val. We've got Val, a beautiful emerald cut pink diaspora set aside for you if you'd like to see it. And then also, I know that Lisa wanted to see some green zircons. Actually, what we've done is compiled 3 green zircons, put them all together on a wheel. They're actually some bigger sizes for you, so we'll see those on the way. So Lisa, Mary M, Val M, whenever you guys are ready, we do have your requests as well. And then, of course, if you have a request, also something you'd like to see, never hesitate, give us a call. We'll help you out with those. Whether it's, oh yes, that's right. It is the, for a moment there, I got startled about this strange man in the corner, but it is Tony. That is not lost on me. It is, well, I know today as the Tony pre-party because it is his birthday tomorrow, but that is a little symbolic Ides of March. So it is, Tony, did you know that's a special holiday to me and my family? I don't know if you knew that, but either way, Ides of March, happy Ides of March to you. And not beware the Ides of March. No, that's not at all. I know that's the traditional phrasing, but we've got a very special show to celebrate this day. So let's get started. We've actually got a really cool, it's stars and stripes, if you will. It's a patriotic ring. Take a look at sapphires, diamonds, and rubies together, but see how the stripes are more just like a split style shank that you have. Item number 9826 in a brand new style. So like I said, if you got any, I don't know if I completed my thought about requests, but just because I was kind of drawn and you know, distracted by Caesar over there. But we do have a really special 18 karat gold ring for you here, and that is going to be a really cool look. So the sapphires come up on one side, lead to one single sapphire and a star. Then you have the pave diamonds through the middle, and then of course our ruby star as well. And 9826 is going to be 18 karat solid gold, 24 points in ruby, 18 points in the blue sapphire, and another 19 points in the white diamonds. And what a beautiful way to have the stars aligning, if you will. And also they are going to be, when you have it on, almost creating this longer effect down the hand. So really pretty how they're almost, even though they are aligned, they're still going to be sort of cascading down the hand for you. So really excited about this one as it is in the white gold. I'll try it on for you so you can really see what we're talking about as far as how we're mentioning how they really go from one side to another here, but in elongated form. So you've got that really special look. So superb value coming your way on this one, and not going going to be long for the world, that's for sure. We know these pieces don't stick around very long, and we've had some more, creations that are more overt as far as their patriotic nature, but this is going to be that red, white, and blue, and then the stars, and then, of course, stars are hot anyways in jewelry. We know that. So let's make it a really simple deal. It's $19.99, but wait, we're going to start off this Wednesday night, right, and then get ready. I've got one of our best deals on fawn diamonds, too, I have ever seen, so we're really excited about that one. Can't wait to show you what we can do on a half-carat fawn this evening. But here's what we've got on the stars. It's not $19.99. It's not $9.99. Only one. We're going to see a lot of one-of-a-kinds throughout the evening, so never hesitate to dial in on the early side. Even an Imperial Topaz pendant is here, and I know those have been popular of late, but in rings. So we finally brought out the matching pendant. Yay for that. And we'll make this one super simple. Not even $8.99, not even $799. Let's make it $777 as we get started on a Wednesday and getting ready to bring you some of the very best. I do have tanzanite earrings. The big ones, we've got the huge size, the 1640s are here. We've got a really cool zircon in a color you might not have seen ever. And we have a really special look at a color changing garnet. We're actually gonna bring you some, not really the traditional brown garnets into pink, but actually the really, really fabulous, I'm gonna flash it here. It's that blue into red. What a stone. I have not seen a color change garnet this blue before, so we'll see that coming up. Great collector's piece there. And we'll give this 30 seconds on the star ring. That is the triple style here. And then we'll move on. We've got a really special, I tell you, this is what's fun about these early parts of the show, when we can really bring out something very, very special that is a superb value that we know the early birds are here for those really big time values. And let's get it going next. Fawn Diamond Alert, probably the most fawn of the fawns, and we'll explain what that means, but truly one of those that is just super limited now with what we have left. We've had a joy bringing this to you, but 828 goes way back. Let's take this right out of the vault into your living room and then to somebody's home, but one only here. This will not last. It's a great value coming your way. So please rest assured that this is going to be an amazing, amazing discount. It's item number 828. Like I said, it's a 50-point pear shape, and then it's set in this bridge mounting that has the traditional bridge, the 4 rows in total, 2 underneath, 2 on the sides, 1 on each side, and then the halo. But it's also going to be a 50-point pear-shaped fawn right off the bat. So you get that bigger natural stone, which has that really special, like a light, think of light pink with champagne. So really like kind of like a rosé kind of color, right? It's a beautiful subtle pink. It's all natural still. So these are unheated, untreated diamonds that we're bringing to you. And you've got a great value coming your way, but there is only one, and we're warning you in advance. This is one of those that is highly, highly sought after here. We wish we had more fawn diamonds, but we don't. They were all part of a private collection from the jump. So when you talk about out of the Argyle mine, which isn't even, of course, being mined anymore, that is completely closed and shut down and done, has been for about 2 years. So now we are ready to get you one of our last fawn diamonds and make it a really, really special opportunity. Call me early, not gonna last, take a look at it. It is one in the world, and you've got 85 points in diamonds here as well. So a really special look to this one, and all around a beautiful ring, but something that should be closer to that $29.99 mark. The reason it's here so early is because there is a value that is going to get it out the door in a hurry. We're probably going to have more than 1 or 2 or 3 callers who are really wanting this one at this value, but it's going to be a lot better than $29.99. Here's what it looks like from a distance away so you can see it there and get yet another idea of that size we have in that beautiful bridge, which I'll tell you, if we go to $19.99, the bridge alone is worth more right now. So you notice probably that item number goes back a ways, so it was manufactured some time ago. It's going to be a big contributing factor to where we take this value and how low it goes, and the fact it's not even $19.99, which does take it lower than the bridge alone. So you've already got a value right there, but it's going lower than that. And you've got diamonds as far as the eye can see, and what a special way to get a natural fawn still at that half carat mark, which even makes it more significant. Let's say it was 48 or 49 points, wouldn't be nearly as significant in the size or that value. The fact it's a half carat hits that special threshold we like to see in diamonds, where usually the price tag elevates yet again. That's not going to be the case here, especially when it's not even going to be $19 or even $1,500 or $14.99. You're not paying that either. It is just one of those moments where giveaways at the beginning of the show, really we're going to try to keep them going all night long, but this is why you are here early, to see these kind of values and make sure that we get everybody a chance who maybe you've thought about Fawn Diamonds, maybe you've seen a couple, maybe you've had those opportunities, but they were just a little bit too much because we know that's too low. It's not even $14 or $13.99. We only have this one remarkable offering just for the mounting, so you know you've got the value when the mounting alone needs to be more. I'll make it $1,299, and that is it. So if you have been waiting, and we don't really have anything in the traditional fawns left that is much larger than this, so keep that in mind. This is still a very significant size, as we touched on, with a natural diamond. So you've got that there, and it's only $12.99. So we'll give that 30 seconds, and then Cat's Eye Alexandrite is here in a pendant. Beautiful Royals and Barn earrings. We do have some of those new designer earrings that have that spherical shape with all the bezel set stones with really beautiful rich sapphires and rubies and emeralds. So we'll see those coming up, the big three as we call them in the gem world. So we'll see that too. And then how about our last look at our Imperial Topaz pendant? We've got just one here, and we're really excited to bring it to you, and it's got some great colors. So that's all on the way in the next few minutes. Somebody's got to get this Fawn Diamond. Again, Mary, we've got an aqua for you, so say the word. Val, we've got a diaspora. It's a pink diaspora emerald cut for you. And then Lisa, whenever you're ready, we have a whole trio for you to choose from in green zircon. So let's see who's got this one. And then take a look at these earrings. This is, to me, maybe the most fabulous yet. We've seen this design a couple of times with different stones. We're about to see it with, I think, really, truly some of the best values we've had yet. Look at this earring. This is just, I mean, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Different shapes, different stones. It's ruby and sapphire and emerald all together in these beautiful shapes of, we've got pear shapes and ovals, even rounds are here. Here's the other earring. Now this is a lever back style, so it's got this chain link that's going to lead. It is a drop. So you're going to have this spherical style that spins. Look at all the way around, because that's going to be beauty and quality. And those stones, wow, there are some very, individually, some really important stones here. They all are. And this is the best of the best. Now, it's going to be a shepherd's hook style to start. Then you have that amazing chain link. That's that Rolo link chain that almost reminds us of necklaces and things like that. But that's going to be the extension down. And you've got 18 karat solid gold, item number 9778. Now, we have one pair, and they will fly. This is that combination that is known as one of the most iconic combinations of all time. We're talking about a really extremely, the big three. In gemstones, when you put diamonds aside as their own separate categories, they really are the big three most well-known, and really, we won't call them the most valuable because we know there's a world of exotics beyond just rubies, sapphires, and emeralds, but they are the icons. And so to have them all together and to have all these different shapes, think of the way it's almost puzzle pieced together to then create that spherical style all the way around. It's beautifully done, really. You've got sapphires, you've got emeralds, you've got rubies. I love the different shapes of them as well. Rounds, pear shapes, ovals, even rovals here as well. And then every single one, bezel set in that 18 karat gold. The beauty of it is all the way around too. So anybody who's seeing your earring from the front, sure, that's where the priority is on the look, but you've got side profile detail. The back, they're going to look the same as the front. So perfect for those of us that wear our hair back or have shorter hairstyles, where it's not just the front of the earring that we need to be concerned with, it's the all 360-degree angle. So let's take a look at it. We've got one pair in there in yellow gold, and they are actually 4 carats 06 of that gemstone weight, and also 1 3/4 inches in length. And we're going to show you from a distance, and then I'll try one on. And I would advise being ready to go early, because there is no way they're sticking around. This looks like an earring that should be at least $10,000, but they're not. Again, it's 406 is the carat weight in that 18 karat gold, and there's that side profile and the back. As far as the sphere is concerned, at the drop, doesn't matter which angle it is, you're going to get that mixture of those stones. Here's what they look like from a distance. Let me also show you a measurement with the ruler, and then we're going to make sure that we get these, and this is going to be the easiest value of the night. There's your 1 3/4 inches top to bottom with that shepherd's hook, and so of course a little bit of movement to them with that chain link design, which I love. It gives them a little edge, doesn't it? Love that chain link, almost curve link looking. But you know what? How about we do this? Instead of $10,000 or even $5,000 or even $49.99, we got a better value for you. And let me see, I'll just give you a quick look at them on here as well, so you can see how those drop and how they're going to give you a little bit of extra length there as well. And we have got just the one pair, and they're in the yellow gold. They'll stay in the yellow gold there because that's a designer piece, and we're going to make them only $999 if you like them, which is a really, really, really big value for 4 carats of gem weight. Yes. Oh, She can't wait for aqua? Perfect. Mary will show it next for you. Back to the wheel we'll go, and then I'll pop both of these on the wheel for you. And those will be $9.99. Did anybody get the Fawn Diamond? Nobody got? Okay, nobody got the Fawn Diamond yet, so it's still here. And then we've got the fabulous, the earrings you see there at $9.99. Hi, Mary, thanks for being with us today early and ready to see her request. And oh my goodness, that's the only problem. On a wheel, when you're setting them up on TV, they'll give you a little roll here, but that's a really good look. Those have got to go. So 4 carats plus, rubies, sapphires, and the fabulous emeralds. All right, Mary, we've got your aqua. Next, it's a Sierra Santa Maria. I'm just going to keep moving. You guys need to call and let me know what you like from previously here in this show so far. Fawn Diamond or the star ring with the rubies and the sapphires and the emeralds as well. We will have that Imperial coming up shortly for you, but it is all about Mary's special request right now, which is going to be item number 20055. So moving those aside, take a look. What a stone, Mary. Can you even imagine? We're seeing one of our better looks at a Sierra Santa Maria here right off the bat. It's 0055, new today, 285, cushion cut square, Sierra Santa Maria, and that is a great size. And wait till she, oh my goodness, I don't know if she actually, did she make a request for a very special price tag as well? Because this is not usually how the big Sierra Santa Marias are priced. It is a 285 cushion cut. You've got the 32 points, just that single row in diamonds here. And give it a little cleaning here on the sides, then we'll try it on. It's in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. I don't know if she has a preference, but typically we like to see the aquas kind of as a for instance, we like to see those in the white gold to really show off that beautiful color, but that's really the difference maker here. The Sierra Santa Maria is so beloved because of that color. It looks more, we would liken it more to a color of a cornflower blue sapphire or a blue diamond than you would typical aquas, which have little to no color at all. So you have a very special piece here, and we only have just the one. What is she thinking about this one, Will? Is she liking it so far? Loving the look. The color's amazing. I mean, to see it from that distance away and have no fade or no, it doesn't get any more pale the further away you go. That is just a striking, spot on, best of the best color you could ask for. And we should be all day long, based on every value we do in Sierra Santa Maria's, that should be at least $34.99. It is not. And you get this fabulous bridge, which gives you a little peek into the sides here. And how about that culet and seeing into more depth of your stone? So you're appreciating your stone from all those angles. That's the side. Here's the exact profile. And then, of course, always that angle too. And those are bigger diamonds. It's just one row, but there are maybe just about maybe 8 or 10 diamonds down below. So you've got bigger stones individually. And we're going to take it down below 3, below 2,000. And even below $19.99 for you. We'll make it really affordable. And this is truly one of the better values I've seen in the aqua, and you are not giving up color at all. We'll make it $1,499, and that will be it. $14.99 gets Mary the piece if she'd like it, or we'll see if she wants to open it up to everybody else. But look at how beautiful that color is. It really is that aqua named for seawater color, and that really is, and when you think about the ocean, well, it would take a really, really good, pristine, clear, clean, tropical water to get that color. So it really is likened to the very best blue colors, almost like a really intense sky blue. So that is only $14.99. Again, our Fawn Diamonds here, the star ring and the emerald and sapphire and ruby earrings also available for you if you want those. So we just keep moving. A lot of people join us a little later. They catch up. So here we go. We're going to keep on going. This one's here at the moment, so anybody can have that. And then let's get to our aqua. This is rather our imperial, which has got a really nice intense orangey color, but almost trying to get towards those pinks, but really traditional imperial topaz color here. And that'll be item number 9408. And this is, well, it is a good size stone at a carat 45. Had a lot of imperials lately in rings, but not nearly. I'm trying to think if we've had in pendants at all. I know we had a pair of earrings the other day in ovals. It's been really limited to get any in the pendant. And so should we go back to the drawing board for a Will on that one? I'm sorry. Oh, no, not at all. Not looking for aqua? Oh, okay. Does she want us to go look and see what we have? Sure. Cushion cut only? Huh? The only thing I ask about is maybe we need to go back there. Help me out a little bit because I can't run back there through the vaults. But I know we have other aquas. So we can see. Now I do have, did she like that size? Yeah, the size was good? Oh, good, good, good. Okay, because I do have this one, Mary. This is a little bit larger with more diamond weight, so I figured that might be maybe not exactly what she's looking for. That's a 511 with a carat 58 in diamonds, but we can see what we do have in more traditional for you. So coming up, this is the Imperial Topaz. It's going to be our carat 45 with 3 points in the diamonds there, and it is a stack of diamonds that you get right up top that's going to lead between the bail and the tip of your pear shape there. And we're just going to make this really simple and easy here. It's a really great stone. It's an exotic stone, certainly, in that it's one source in the world. We know that. But all precious topaz, remember, no treatment whatsoever, no heating even. This is completely natural. So really a special stone. And if you have been lucky enough to get in on any of the rings that we've had of late, well, this would be a beautiful match. And it is certainly something we don't see as much of, is a match in Imperial Topaz. You very rarely get like a whole suite of Imperial Topaz for your collection. So it's nice to have, maybe check off that box for your something for your neckline here. We'll show it again. It's going to be a really, really affordable price tag, and it's not even $9.99. So guys, that aqua, if anybody would like that, I know we're a polite bunch, and when we hear requests, Mary's actually looking for something pretty different. So let me know if you'd like that. We're opening it up to everybody officially now. So $14.99 on the aqua if you'd like it. So nobody should, let that pass you by, because it's been released by our requester, so it wasn't exactly what she needs. So grab that if you like it for $14.99, because the value can be yours. But here's what we'll do on the Imperial. We're just going to make it $599 instead and get you a great opportunity on a really, really rare stone. And then we've got to look at it here from a distance. I like to show you everything, the measurements and how it looks on the neckline and all that. So we will do that right now. There's the Imperial from a little bit more of a distance away. And then we have the length here that's going to measure just about 3/4 of an inch. Then I'll take it over the neckline for you as well, so you can see it from that perspective. But it's not too oversized. It's great for everyday wear, I would say. And it's a really, really luxury stone that you can see here. It's almost like, from the further away we go, it's almost like we're seeing more and more of those pink colors that we like to see out of the best Imperial in the world. So we'll go back to the wheel and show it to you one more time close up, and that'll be $599 only on that special Imperial. So that'll be that. And then we do have, let me see what else we've got for you. We've got a really beautiful, again, pink diaspores here. Got a great little wheel. It's going to be marked down tremendously. We've got some winds of sapphires. They're the bigger stones. They are all unique and individual to each other. So love to see those. I mean, even if you're just a spectator, you're going to want to see those, because every single one has been so fresh and different and bold. And then let's also talk about one of the rare stones that I can possibly bring to you, which is a color changing garnet. Now, usually these are going to be TVON garnets that traditionally have more of a brown color. I'm going to go ahead and show this to you. We flashed it earlier, and I know that it had to pique some interest, I'm sure, from some of our collectors here. And already, you know what? It's already. How is a stone that is not in the proper light showing us flashes, you see it right there, of red and those bright, almost like a red pink color that are coming through? It's trying to show you what's going to happen when it's exposed to nothing but UV or incandescent light. You're seeing that already in just little flashes here. But what's so remarkable about this stone is this is garnet that is not brown to pinky, like a lighter pink color. It's actually got a solid blue color to start. This is the rarest out there in color changing garnet. We've only had a couple ever here. They've been in smaller sizes traditionally. I've only had a few in my career, as a matter of fact, that have been true blues, and usually they are much smaller sizes. This is really amazing. It's 9877. It's a bigger stone size at a carat 31 here, but it is that remarkable color changing phenomena stone. But this time you've seen the Tavitas that go that brown, kind of a bronzy caramel color to a red or to a pink. This is that totally different color change, right? It's that blue, which is so unusual, to a red color. And you're already seeing a lot of those reds flash on through. So take a look at it. We only have this one. We're going to make it really easy and affordable. It's 9877. You can change the gold if you want to. So don't let the gold be too much of the, the factor here. That's a carat 31 center. And this also has a diamond weight of 48 points, but they are set really all throughout the top portions of the ring. So it's really a good look. You have some bezel set, some pave. Look at this remarkable. I mean, it's almost like an intense blue purple, really. And then it's got those bright red flashes. This will be, again, color changing to a pure red. Amazing look there. Very unusual to see that. And we're just thrilled to bring it to you. And yet it is only one. So come on in on the early side. We should really rightfully, I mean, this is one of the rare stones we can bring. And yet it should be $14,999. We've got a better value for you right away. And making this one one's super easy, and it's luxury. It's just luxury and rarity all together. Show it to you on the hand here. You can add the yellow gold or the rose gold if you would prefer. That is not an issue, but look at that stone. All the way from afar and really giving those intense cobalt blues. And we are so excited to bring this to you. Very few garnets change color. We just got introduced to the Marilani mints recently, and that's that green to red. But this is a different part of Africa entirely, where it's in Kenya, and you've got that blue to red. We're going to make it less than even $4,999. So there's your $10,000 off right then and there. We've got a much better value, though, on the way, trying to make sure that we can just send this one out. It really is amazing to see the purples and the reds already coming through. There's not a bit of UV light in this studio at all. And so to be able to see that color change it's like wanting to burst on through, that is really impressive. So we'll make it, you know what, let's try something here. It's probably the most exotic stone I'm going to show you today. And that's when I have corner rupines and Windsor sapphires here in one show. So think about that for a second. Big statement I just made, to be so rare as this is, but it's not going to be $49.39, $29.99. This is just that value. It's like having a gem collector's stone, but it's set in to precious metal and diamonds so that you have that way to wear it and enjoy it and really have it be part of your own accessorization of your daily wear. And it's a garnet, so it's durable enough for that daily wear. Don't feel, any hesitation in wearing it often. But it's only going to be, I got to make it even more affordable. We've got a lot of great pieces that are still hanging out here from our Wednesday so far, and a lot of late arrivals. We'll jump in and get those here in the meantime. But this is where highest point of rarity we can bring you. It's not even close to $29.99. I mean, this is really remarkable, and yet don't see these bigger stones very often at all. And we're going to make it really easy. It's $1,999 instead, and that is it for a really true blue. I mean, that's what's so remarkable here. No browns. It's not even a green blue. This is a pure blue garnet to start. And that, of course, is not really supposed to happen. There's not really any other example of blue garnet. It's kind of like having a green spinel, right? There's no such thing. There really is that really remarkable kind of color you're getting here, which the garnet family usually does not jump into all that often. And so we're so excited to bring it. This would be the only way to get that. And yet it still will go to red when you're in a different lighting. So a remarkable stone and a beauty at that, and great mounting. Really, I think nice to have that bigger, very decorative, feminine, detailed mounting for you as well. And then we have a really special, we'll stay with the exotics here. We've got a cat's eye, Alexandrite. Boy, these have been popular lately. We've had so much fun bringing a few out for you, but right now it's all about the big cat's eye. And this is one of the larger stones, and it's around, and it's item number 9724. Let me know who wants that blue garnet. And then look at this. What a stone. We've had a couple in rings. They're usually in ovals. Nice to see this, as is in the rose. Let's throw in the chain too. It's item number 9724, and it is 18 karat rose gold. You know what's tough is rose gold in general we don't see very often, but there is also a difficulty in making that 75% purity when you have rose gold. It's alloy is a big part of the rose gold and creating that, and yet you've got that 18 karat rose gold not just in the pendant itself but also in the chain, which is removable. I don't know if you noticed, but it also is an enhancer. So you've got a flip open bail, so it can be a little more versatile than just throwing it on your favorite chain. It's a 128 round cat's eye Alexandrite, and this of course being that dual phenomena stone where it has the chatoyancy, which you can see plain as day all the time, but it will have a subtle color change as well, but that requires you being in a different lighting, going from fluorescent to incandescent. So a little more subtle than a faceted Alexandrite, but still a double phenomena nonetheless. It's also 35 points in diamonds, and that'll be your pave, and then there's that one bezel set at the base of the bail with a little milgrain above it. This is your finishing yet again. There you can see how that enhancer is going to flip open for you. So if you had beads or even pearls that you want to add this to, feel free. And then you've got a chain with a spring ring clasp, and it's an 18-inch chain. We'll show it from a distance away. It'll give you a better idea of the size that you're getting here, and yet we're going to make this one really, really, really affordable. That's what it looks like from a distance. And then you've got, love that texturing in the bail. You can see it's also difficult to have cat's eyes with a real centered, straight up and down chatoyancy, but this one does, and we're going to make it really affordable. That's how we roll. So one quick look at the measurement, then we'll show it on the neckline for all the perspectives. But come on in early because we don't see a lot of the cat's eye Alexandrite, that's for sure. It is just under an inch at about 7/8 of an inch top to bottom, and we'll show it to you here on the neckline next so you can see what that's all about. But it's a really good look. See how just again wearable and almost floral look to the way the pave is done all around it, and then that rose gold, that finer chain. Again, it's just an 18-inch chain there. It's also done in the 18K for you. And feel free, pop it on with another chain or a bigger chain, or if you've got, again, beads or pearls or anything that's just where it's got a little bit of that, that need where you'd like to put it between two bigger pieces, that's going to be available to do because of that enhancer. So we'll go back to it, and we're going to make it really, really, really affordable because I know these stones are exceptionally rare. It's been a night already of rarity, but that is not going to stop us from discounting from $29.99 all the way on down to just $999 only on our Cat's Eye Alexandrite for you, and what a beauty that is. So $999 whole necklace, meaning it's an enhancer, it's a pendant, it's got the chain. Use the chain with other things, and I will tell you, I've told the story many, many, many times over the last 20 years, but there was a day when you could not buy a rose gold chain. I had access to the LA Wholesale District, that's our jewelry district downtown here, and I will tell you, I went to go buy a rose gold chain, and you couldn't even find one. They're still tough to find, but think about what you would spend when you do find a rose gold chain if you need one. Well, this is coming with it. So it's like that extra freebie that should not be free because that's worth about $600 right now on its own. So huge value there, $999, and it will be our one and alone. So then we've got, they're actually star earrings that match that ring that we started the show with, if you're interested. They're beautiful. And then we have a really special Zembar and garnet earring, but I got to do something crazy here. And we've got to bring out some really special, we've got earrings for you in morganites. We've got big diamond earrings, wheels on the way, museum pieces, chameleons that have been marked down. Our most affordable yellow diamond is here, meaning 2 carat. That is, we don't have another one at all priced in this way, and there's a 2 carat oval. It's actually a 201 VS oval that is marked down like nobody else. So we're going to do that too, but let's talk about earrings because we have a really special opportunity on some Royal Zembar earrings, and I want to just introduce these to you. And if you'd like to see the 201, that oval diamond that is priced like no other 2 carat stone we have, because usually the lowest we can do on a 2 carat is right around $10,000, and that is a great value for a 2 carat natural yellow diamond. However, we do have one that is significantly less. There's no rhyme or reason to this price tag except for the fact that maybe it's just a little more casual of a mounting, but it's actually a wider band. So if you want to see that right away, great wearable style. It's one of those dome styles, so more like a wider band of gold with fewer diamonds on the side. So it's really, I think, very good for everyday wear too. If you don't need like 3 carats in diamonds around your 2 carat yellow diamonds, so we have that. Or if you just like those more kind of elegant dome style settings, we've got it. But let's show you these earrings. And again, come on in early. We got a lot of pieces here already for you that you can still ask about if you want to, and grab those while they are still indeed here. Let's take a look. These are front facing hoops. So it's like the inside out style. If you turn it around and basically put all your diamonds up front, that's what this look gives you. It is an earring that is a hoop still. It's got that hinge mechanism in the back. It's a round stone. Gosh, I got a lot of questions on Monday about nails. How'd you do that effect, and how is that done? And that's not glitter, it's not crystals, it's not stones. How'd you do that? And it's really interesting because it's called Cat's Eye, right? Kind of like the chatoyancy, but it's actually, there's metal incorporated into the polish, and then you use a magnet to then disperse it so that it can give you a cool cat's eye effect and kind of change color and shift color. It reminds me so much of these stones because here's a color shifting gemstone. And I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again because this stone illustrates it so well. Do you not see already, without it even moving more than just a little bit on the wheel back and forth, you see the blues, you see the red, you see the purple. This is what we try to tell you about, and we kind of, take a leap of faith together and say, well, here in this environment, they're more red, or they're more pink, or they're more purple. But then when you see them at home and you're wearing your piece every day, you're going to see sometimes more blue, and sometimes more of the purples are going to shine through. The round stone, I contend, gives you that look immediately, all the time, because of the facet pattern. So the facet pattern plays with the color shifting ability of the stone. And so magically, when you see them straight on like we are, they're giving you blues and pinks and reds and purples all at the same time. It's like a kaleidoscope, but almost like you freeze framed all the colors that normally you would have to turn the kaleidoscope to see all the colors. It's like it's just a beautiful snapshot of that at all times. And what a fun piece to wear as an earring, when arguably our earring is the first piece of jewelry anybody sees when they make eye contact with us. When we're face to face with people, what do you see first? It's usually the earring, right? So this is the stunning design that I think everybody needs to have. We've started with the rose gold. You can get white gold or yellow gold as well. It's item number 1296. Let's make them really, really affordable. And this is the concept of the front-facing hoop. So you get a double row of diamonds, but it's going to be wrapped around that stone. Wait till you see them on, because right now you're seeing the bar in the back. You're not going to see that when they're on. You just see the diamonds that extend. They widen towards the base of the earring. It holds that prong set and basket set round stone, 5 millimeters. Oh, I wish I had a carat weight on these. They've got to be, I would say, close to a half carat each if I was just guessing. And you've got 55 points in diamonds as well. And talk about a hoop you can still wear every day, but gives you a little bit of color. And there's something about these jewel tones that work with everything else, right? And then let's take a look. They're that perfect, if you ask me, perfect size that I feel comfortable offering to a lot of people, because the 3/4 inch is usually where it's a nice happy medium for most. So no matter what your own personal style is, 3/4 of an inch in length is usually right around where we're all comfortable. It's not too much of a drop. It's going to be that great looking stone. Now, the most important angle is to see them on, so I'll do that next. And consider, you can get the rose gold as they are. That's really pretty. You're not going to see a lot of the gold really, because again, most of what you're looking at when they're on is just the diamonds and the Zembaran that's really kind of held together. It looks like it's tension set, but like I said, it's really super secure. So what we're going to do is, we got 55 points in the diamonds. It's a lot of diamond weight for an earring. We've got a great price tag. Here's what they look like on, just to give you an idea and a frame of reference on the size. And we are so thrilled. Do you see what I mean about front facing hoops? So now you don't see that bar in the back. All you're seeing is that beautiful extension of the diamonds, opens up a little bit so you have that stone, which let me make sure that can catch the light for you so you can see what that's all about. It's so amazingly bright. And this round brilliance, well, you know the drill with the round brilliance. It's why we love it for a diamond, but we also, it sees it's really playing well with the Zembaran color shifting gem. Let's go back to the wheel. We'll give you a great look at them. And again, no way are they going to be even, wow, this is amazing. $15.99 is a spectacular value. And jewel tones, I mentioned that because that tends to be the colors. When we call something a jewel tone, it's not always one color, but it just means it tends to really be a richness and a saturated look that goes with everything. So you can't shy away from wearing these. Just wear it every day, because that kind of color, not to mention the colors you're getting, tends to go with everything. We're going to make it less than $1,000. We want to help you own them. And if you have a Zembaran already in a ring, fabulous match, because any of our Zembarans will work back to these. So you can have a cushion cut or an Asher cut or an oval. It's always going to work back to the rounds. And this is not even $9.99 for the pair. It's really stunning. And you've got a great value already for earrings with the mechanism and the lever back and the hinges and all that's entailed in creating an earring like this. We're going to do better than $9.99 or $8.99 or $799. Try our Zembaran garnets. I think it'll become one of your instant favorites. It really will. And it's not even $799 for earrings. Earrings. And the rounds and Zembarans are so specialty. Take a look at this. And they're not $7.99. They're $7.77 to get them home tonight. So that's it. And then, of course, they're in any gold. And you've got wearable and great length and everything else that we love. And you've got it for $7.77 in your choice of gold color. And that would be the way to get your Zembaran garnets. The rounds are so special. And let me just move it a little bit more for you so you can see every single color you've got. Blues and purples. This is Zembaran. It means purple in that Tanzanian tongue, but you've actually got that color shiftability. So a lot of pinks and reds coming through, a lot of blues as well, and that will be that on our Zembaran garnet earrings. We'll give those 30 seconds as well, and then we gotta go. So a lot to get to. Don't forget about that big aqua. I just want to flash that again. A lot of people were interested in that one, but I know we held off. So again, this one is here at $14.99. Just want to mention that gorgeous rich blue color. That was under $1,500 for that ring in the bridge. We also have a big time collection grade stone. We've got a private collection stone that is amazing for you. The big yellow diamond is here. We should show it on the early side, and that will be coming up here. That 201 oval, priced like no other yellow diamond, and safe to say like no yellow diamond could be even in the future, even though not a fortune teller, don't have a crystal ball, but you know what? It'd be very tough to do something like this in the future when yellow diamonds are going up, 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 and usually away out of our collective budget, right? So that's going to be, I mean, truly, like you could go ahead and put everyone's budgets together and not even afford yellow diamonds in today's environment very often. So really, really excited about that. So $777, last call, then we're going to move. We have that big fire opal. So just tell me what you think of this one. I thought this was pretty cool. I think this is a really, really cool stone. What do you think? We've had a couple really good stones. We've had a couple big stones. This one is, I think, the most special we've had thus far, and it also is such a big look. It is bright, bright, bright reds. It is clean as can be. It's glowing beyond. You've got a really remarkable pear shape. Now, that stone, I was just shocked. I know these always look double. We're used to opals looking double what they weigh, but this is 438 in carat weight. It looks like a 10 carat stone. So it's item number 123, and this one is, oh my goodness. We've got a very, very special opportunity for you on a 438, brand new tonight. Lots of red, but I love any good fire opal is going to have this kind of glow to it. This almost like burning ember kind of flame glow. But this 438 really does even more so. It is also 1.5 carats in VS diamonds. So truly a celebration of the best of the best. We put it together where you can see all that really remarkable color and glow. I'm going to give it a little bit extra polish here. It looks like it needs that. And then we're going to help you own it at a great value. I know if we've had a couple cushion cuts and we had an emerald cut, but nothing in the pear shape. And I wouldn't say anything's been quite as red as this one is. And of course, this is a variation of our signature mounting that we love. And it's brand new. So you could not be, oh my goodness, you couldn't, this is stunning, isn't it? Stunning. 1.5 carats, one only, museum piece. Are we ready? Let's blow it out. We're going to make this so much more affordable than it should be. And this one, I can't say enough about it. Cannot say enough about this value. Look at the inside, finished on the inside, fully finished under gallery right there. This remarkable stone. Look at that clarity even from the back. And now it looks almost more orange than it did from the front where it's giving you more reds. Change the gold if you want to. We can do that for you. Here's a look at it on the hand. I just really, really, really want you to be on the phone lines for this one because usually these fire opals have been $6,000, $7,000. And guess what? They're gone. If they weren't a great value, they wouldn't be gone. This one, brand new. I can't believe the amount of diamonds. We have never put this many diamonds around a fire opal. This stone deserved it. It has that color. It's pure, pure, pure red. Let's just see who's out there. We're not making it $69.99. It's not even close. I just want to send it out. And there is a mounting. We've done this before already tonight in the first couple minutes. We have seen pieces go out at their final price lower than their mounting price. We're going to do it again. So take a look at it. We're going to make it really simple and easy. And it's not even $69.99 or $59.99 or $49.99. And this stone, let me try it on because it looks so much larger than a 4 carat 38. It's just a really tiny size right now. So I'm going to put it on as best I can because I know it's not a pinky ring, but look at that size. Do you see what I mean? That does not look like a 4 carat 38. Now we would normally say it looks double. I don't think it looks like an 8 carat 80. I think it looks more like a 10 carat plus. But that's the beauty of what you're getting here, this really awesome, awesome stone. It's not $49, $39, $99. We're going to blow it out. This is the collectible opal to own. And think about it. Most red, I mean, I've got a big ruby tonight, but it does not even have quite this red intensity to it. There's something about the glow that you're seeing all the way through it. Sorry, I should not put that little tiny size on my finger because I may never get it off. I really, truly may not. But we're going to make it a really special opportunity. Give me just an extra second. Why things are not consistent on these sizes, I'm not sure. But we're going to size it for you. That's the beauty of what we do, is we're going to size it for you. And really, truly, I cannot get this ring off. So we'll have to show you something else in the meantime until I can force it off my hand. I should not be putting those big rings in size 5s on. But you know what? I just got it. So we're going to show it again. I'll polish it up for you, and we're going to get ready for a bigger markdown. That's the yellow diamond, though, that is coming up. So just a little heads up. But this is the fire opal. It's back, and we're going to make it $2,999 instead. That is it. That is it. $29.99. And then we've got that yellow diamond coming up for a full presentation, and it will go. So a really special chance to own something cool and different and affordable. And if you thought, well, maybe 2 carat yellow diamonds aren't in the cards, we're going to change that tonight. So that's on the way. And then let's do this. I've got something affordable too for you. We've got the corner rupine, which is awfully rare. So we'll share that with you. And $29.99 only here. Okay, so coming up, let's get to it. We've got the Zimbarn earrings, which I know are still very popular, going out the door left and right. A lot of people choosing different gold colors there, which is highly recommended. And then we've got our best value, simply our best value in a yellow diamond. That's just a fact. I mean, there's nothing about this, nothing that warrants this tiny price tag. Let me tell you a little bit about it. We got to get you all warned here because this is going to be, I wish I had a dozen of these. It's item number 3745. It's just this simple, guys. 2 carat yellow diamonds. When they are natural, we don't bring you treated. We don't bring you irradiated. We don't bring you faux or lab grown or man-made. None of that. We are all about the finest of the fine. If we can't bring it in the finest quality at a value, then we just don't bother. We skip it. This is a 201 oval. It's VS, because the questions are going to be asked, why is that one so much less than they've ever been before? The reason is simply this. This has been here a little bit of time. 3745 is a little older item number. It's been here a little bit of time. It's got to go. It's in a totally unusual mounting. Notice that it's 15 points in diamonds, not a carat or 2 carat. And that is what I think makes it perfect for somebody out there who says, I don't need a lot of diamonds to go with my bigger diamond. I just want the yellow diamond to be the star. I want that to be the centerpiece. I want that to be what everyone sees and notices first. And it's almost a little bit more casual. I liken it almost to a signet ring style, which is the hottest look right now and going strong. We've seen that for a few years now. Signet styles are hugely popular and very in vogue, and now we're seeing more and more and more of it. It just seems to be ramping up. It's almost like that feel. It's almost like a signet ring style, but perched right up top in the center is your huge 201 VS yellow diamond. It's got a few diamond accents burnished into the sides here. They look like stars in the gold sky. Take a look at this. It is just one, and it has the spot on color you want. It has the oval brilliant cutting you want. It has the wider band, so a lot of gold and great finishing on the inside, but there is just one. And that is why I encourage you to be ready to go, because this is not going to last. That's just a fact. And the most affordable we see our 2 carats for, usually $99.99. It actually started at $15,999 for this very stone. It has the 15 points in the diamonds, notice 3 on each side, set burnished into the gold. You have the solid finishing on the inside as well, which is going to make it comfortable. So all that's very, again, reminiscent of a signet style. And you've got a great feel and a great look, and maybe just your casual way to wear it every day too. That is special. And we need a caller because it's not even $99.99, which is historically about as low as we see a 201. Have they crashed? No. Has there been a new discovery of natural yellow diamonds? No. It's just as simple as this. Sometimes pieces that are had a couple times on the air, been here a little longer, they've got to be discounted. And this is not just a discount of, let's say, $89.99 or $79.99. That's not where we're leaving it. Anybody thinking about it so far? Not yet. You got full opportunity to come on in. But just let me just really make sure that we understand here. This price, where it's at right now, $79.99, which is not your final low. Where that's at puts it as our best yellow diamond value we have seen ever thus far. And guess what? It's about to be better. There's no duplicating this. And when I tell you that we're not going to see this again, we're not going to see it again. Because if we buy, and we were trying Tucson, oh my goodness, early February, Tucson Gem Trade Fair. There are diamonds there. We were looking at wholesale diamonds that were truly 4, 5 times what we paid the last time we actually brought in yellow diamonds. So how on earth, with the prices going up, even in wholesale, dealer-wide, how are we going to bring you better values than we have already? So this is where, again, it's kind of that miracle moment. It's that chance where if you've thought, maybe I got to settle for a 1 carat, maybe you don't. This one's going lower than $79.99. We only have this one. Take a look at it, and we are going to make this better than $79.99. What'd you pick up, Jason? Oh, good, the necklace. Thank you so much. Who got that? Thank you. Oh, wonderful. So our cat's eye Alexandrite pendant, gone. Let's take a look, though, because we're doing better than $79.99 or $78 or $77 or $76 or $75.99. This is not $74.99. Even there, we're just going even lower. This is going to be the record breaker of all time. No question about it. And it's not 74 or 73 or 72. It's still a 201. Listen, do what you want with the mounting. Get it for the center stone. Worth it. That's what it boils down to. It's a lot of gold in this mounting, and that's great, but it is all about that 201 brilliant oval cut, and it is not going to be $72 or $71.99 or even $7,000. It's got to go. It's as is. It's two-tone gold, and we're making it $6,999 only. One caller, that's it. $69.99, and it's yours. And that's it. It's all we got to do. And it will be gone because there's a dealer or a collector or a jewelry lover or a actual jewelry store owner who will love to have that because it's just a value. But I'm hoping someone just gets it so they can wear it and enjoy it and love it forever. Because if that's your style, and let's take a look at it on to that point, if you like a heavy gold presence, if you want a wider band, if you want your stone, which I contend makes the stone looks even larger when you see it kind of set like this, where it's a wider platform of gold to start, and then it's kind of dome but slightly, nothing that goes too high off the hand at all. You can see there, it almost sits like a traditional band that's almost flat. So you have a really good wearability and all that brilliant yellow diamond quality, and just again natural through and through, and it is VS. So you've got a $69.99 price tag, only one there. That's the one to own. Or maybe that's just your more, you know, it's so telling that I think we've made them so affordable that we've got opportunities where people collect our yellow diamonds. They'll have more than one in their own collection for different occasions or different functions or just different moods every day. And that could be, again, maybe it's more casual or maybe it's not. Maybe it's your more dressy because there's so much gold weight to it. So that one is $69.99. Do not let that one stick around because we do only have that one. So the best news is to just try it and get it home and see what it's all about in person, and then decide if that one's the perfect one for you. But at that kind of value, it's got to be perfect for somebody. All right, let's get to it. We've got a really special, it's our last corner roofing. I begged and begged and begged and begged and begged because these have been so popular, and I wanted to have at least one more because not everybody can join us every day. We've had a couple over the weekend. That's when they were introduced. Then we had a couple on Monday night, and now we have our last one. And oh, is it pretty, because it's think of it like a more exotic Paraíba. And I say that because it's got a similar color in this case, and it's not colorless, and it's not brown, and it's not orangey red, and it's not opaque. It's a real gem quality highlight of our collector stones here, and we've had only introduced them a few days ago. It was only about 5 days ago that we actually had our first one ever. So last call to get one. We're going to bring it out, and 9872 is the item number. You have to really think about diverse gems and what you can wear every day that's going to still be that rare occasion where every day should be special. I'm an advocate for that. I think that there's always something to celebrate. I think jewelry is a great way to do that every day. It's what we live our lives in. It's specialty. And when you can add a stone that's this rare into your collection and have, the beauty, the brilliance, the neon, the straight up green, blue, golden that you have here in our Tanzanian corner roofing, that is truly one of the most unique stones we have ever brought to you. It's a 30-point stone, so that is special because they're not remarkable sizes typically. They're really unusual and larger carat weights. So we know that about a lot of exotics. It's the way alexandrites and diamonds work and all that, even though this stone even more so, because even 2-carat stones are considered museum level. So anything you get in size, what we're looking more primarily at is color and clarity. We want to see all of that come to play. This is 9872. It's our 30-point pear shape, and it has 38 points in diamonds, a lovely mounting. I love this one for the look of it on because you see so much through it with that negative space design, and it looks like lace. It just looks like diamond encrusted lace that you have, wider across the widest point, but it's going to narrow a little bit. So it's really, again, comfortable to wear, full range of movement, all that. Don't look at the width of the ring and think impractical, not at all, but it's in any gold you want. And remember how good this stone looks. Even rose gold, if you're a rose gold lover, the bright neon greens that it has is a really beautiful pairing with rose gold if you want to go there. Traditional, of course, in the white or the yellow, but it's a great look, and it's 38 points in diamonds, and we've got it for $49.99. But I want to make it really easy because we got to get these phone lines rocking and see if we're broadcasting. So here's what I'll do. We're going to make sure that it goes out the door to somebody. And I know we're looking at exotics, and I've only brought them once before, TVON, because this was Saturday, debuted here. First time we'd ever had it. I'd only brought them in loose gemstones many, many, many years ago, and so many of you called in. It was so great because it was just such a reminiscent moment when a lot of you called in and said, I remember those days. I remember when you were selling them loose, and they were brown. They almost looked like a tiger's eye without a chatoyancy. That's kind of what they look like typically. They're usually cabochon cut because they can't be faceted, because they're usually so dirty and included that they can't even be what's considered facet grade. So they're usually going to be cabochon cut. They're usually brown. And this is that top gem quality of one of the rarest stones the planet has ever offered us. And it's not even $49.99. I'm just going to try this. We're going to see who's out there. We're going to start at nothing. Zero. And we're going to go up in $100 increments because we only have 2 hours left. So if I do any increment, we might be here a while. We're going to start at nothing, $100 increments. It's a $5,000 ring. It's one of the rarest stones I can ever bring to you here or anywhere else, and ever have brought to you. Because even prior to Saturday, I'd never had a gem quality stone like this. We never had faceted gem quality green material. This is the rarest of the rare, still durable, 7 on the Mohs scale. We're gonna find out if we got anybody with us tonight. Take a look at it. $100 increments. You could own it for $100, and you may. This could be, and I've had one bidder, one and done auctions lately. You never know. This could, now of course there's gold and there's 38 points in diamonds, but we're gonna really truly see who's out there. And if I gotta sell it for $100, so be it. We gotta sell it. That's the idea. And don't tell that, you know, that we did this. This is not typical, right? This is truly one of the most exotic stones in the world, and you can do power bids if you want. You could say $2,000 right now and scare away the competition. But I need to find out if we got anybody watching. What do you have? $200 to start. We got 200 to start. Jalen, who do you have there at $200? We got one bidder, $200. I like it. They're starting at 2. Anybody want to go 3 or more? Come on in. This is rare and it's beautiful. And I'm going to try it on again. Jalen, who do you have? Because they might win it at $200. I haven't heard another bid yet. But we have people trying to get through, so bear with us. Nobody else? Oh, there's $300. We just got 3. Wow, if I'm begging for 3 on a corner roofing, I got problems. I got trouble. I got trouble brewing here. And guess what? Since we got 2 bids here, most people have hung up. So we're at 3. There is not a piece in our inventory I can sell for $300. So here we are. We're at 300, and I got calls dropping. So it's going to sell cheap. $400. We got 400. We only have 2 bidders so far. 2 people have bid. 2 people. $400. The mounting, by the way, just had head of inventory come out, so it just reminded me to tell you where the mounting's at. The mounting without the corner roofing is, okay, it's not the most expensive mounting we make. It didn't cost $6,000 to make, but it did cost $1,213 to make the mounting by itself. And then I got a priceless stone in the middle of it, and we have $400 going once. Anybody else? 500? Do you have 500? Operators, just feel free to yell it out because we got every line locked right now, and we're trying to get people through. Does anyone want to go 5? $500 we have, 500 we've got. Thank you so much. $500. You know, I've had corner roofings for the last few days, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and everyone's been clamoring for them, and they've been selling for thousands of dollars, and here we are at $500. Do we have anybody else? Just yell them out. $600 we have. 600 over here to Will's caller. Thank you, 600. We've got 600, and we're going to get this done before the top of the hour arrives. So all those people that join us at 8 o'clock will have no idea this ever happened, and that's fine. $700 we have. Did I hear 7? 700. Thank you. We got 7. $800. Who's over there at 800? Jason just came in. He's got $800. Oh boy. I'm in trouble. And maybe the most vibrant. The other stones I would show you, but I can't because they're sold and they're in a box right now on the way to a happy home. So, but what I'll tell you is this, and wait a minute. Are we down? We're down to 1 bidder. Oh my goodness. We're down to 1 bidder at $800. What I was going to tell you was that the other stones I've had have been a lighter saturation. The deeper saturations are the more highly valued. This is one of the brighter stones. So what you maybe give up a little bit in size is really giving you, making up for it in a beautiful saturated neon color. We have $800 and 1 bidder left. What happened? This is going to be that night, guys, where we're going to see some of the greatest. We've already had the greatest yellow diamond value we've ever had, bar none. There's not a second place even. Now we're seeing a rare of the rare of the rare. This should be in a museum right now. Instead, it's sitting here. And this is going to get me banned from the Association of Television Hosts for a lifetime here. This is wrong. $800 we have. Final call. I'm going to give it 2 minutes. I've seen crazy things. I've been doing this a long time. Seen a lot of crazy things. Corner roofing at $800. Not right. So let's give it 2 minutes and we'll see if anybody else wants to jump in. Are you believing this, guys? Are you believing what we're doing here? And you can come on in. And if you had trouble getting through a few minutes ago, you can come on in right now. We'll help you out. Take a look at it. 800 and a final 2 minutes, and let's see where it goes. I cannot even imagine This stone, and clean and bright and gem quality where you can't even typically facet this material. Not only did they facet it, it's clean as can be. You see right through it, that purity of color you have. The amazing, it's a little bit of, it's not a traditional green like an emerald green. You see that it's brighter. It's almost minty with a little bit of blue secondary hue and a little bit of golden. This is the top quality of corner roofing. Where there are other colors out there, this is the one to own. We're at $800. We got a final call. Cannot believe it. But here we are, and you still have about 75 seconds here to make the phone call to get in to potentially make this ring. And I got to try it on again. Make it yours and try out corner roofing and wear it all the time. Jalen, are you thinking about this one? Are we thinking about $900? We are okay. Verifying 900. We've got a minute left here, and that's going to be it. Let's see if we've got, oh my goodness, 900 or more. Power bids are welcome. Making sure, I hope everyone could get in on this one. That is just rare, 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 and exotic. And here we go. It is our last chance, last call already upon us here. This is just not right. And yet, well, look at that. Great mounting too. I love the, just again, elegant, feminine, but bold. Almost could be a vintage kind of look too with the way the diamonds, now keep in mind we use VS diamonds, but it's got that scroll work to it and that pretty almost heart-shaped design on each side. It's almost like a little sideways scroll heart design that you have on the sides there. Any gold, 20 seconds left, and it looks like we may be at $900. There's another look at it. Final chances here. Let me see, do we have 900? If so, Jason, we're gonna look and see if they wanna go $1,000. If we do have 900 verified, we've got 7 seconds to make it official, and that's gonna be that. Okay, I think Caesar might be scaring everybody away, Tony. I don't know. If it's creeping people out, we got to lose it. I don't know. I'm just like, what gives? What's going on? I don't know. 800 though, 900 we've got. You got it? Yes, no? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. You got it. All right. So next up, since we are at the top of the hour, I just thought what we'd do here is share one little look at something that I don't think we've seen anything quite like before. That is a very attractive stone. A museum stone to start our hour. Welcome to the show. Glad you're with us. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Glad you're here tonight. If there's anything we can show you, let us bring it out from the vault and bring it to you and bring it on the air here. Glad you're with us. It's a very special night. It's Wednesday. I know we take Tuesday off, so we call this What's New Wednesday because we had an opportunity to really bring, develop a lot of new designs for you, and that's what you're going to see. Shout out to, again, we had Mary call in with a request. I also have a request for Val if you'd like to see it. And then, of course, Lisa, we've got some green zircons for you to choose from if you're out there. So didn't forget about you guys with requests. Now, if you have a request as well, get those in. We'll help you out. I got to show this radiant cut, though. It's a hyacinth zircon, but it's got a little more golden. Sometimes hyacinths are more brown. This has a lot of orangey golden yellow flash to it. Let's take a look at it. And then again, we'll wait for your requests. Tell us anything you want to see tonight, and we will bring it right on out for you. But this is $95.94. And thank goodness the corner reaping got a home, but I'll tell you, we have that yellow diamond. Still the best deal here on a 201 yellow diamond is here. So think about that. Let me know if you'd like to go ahead and grab that and try it and see what it's all about. 14 carats 32 though here on our radiant cut zircon. And of course, the bigger the zircon, the more you get to appreciate double refraction, I believe. And what can be a very, very included dark stone is not in this case. And this just looks, you know what it looks like? It looks like a cognac golden diamond, doesn't it? Like an orange diamond. It's 1432 though. Just, yeah, rest assured we're not going to have a 14 karat diamond anytime soon. What do we look like? The Smithsonian? I mean, we kind of do. We kind of do. But that would be another level. So 14 carats 32 radiant cut zircon in this golden color plus 46 points in diamonds. And that'll be all basically on the side. Think of it like a trapezoid, a pave on each side in the white gold. You can change the gold color if you want to, but that is one good looking stone. And yet the double refraction means you get a lot of brilliance from the stone, but it plays as different colors of the rainbow off every facet. You notice it here, right? Greens, reds, goldens, some of those purple flashes as well, like the brilliance we see from the rainbow of what a diamond gives us when it scintillates is here in a double refractive zircon. It is fabulous on the hand. Want to show it to you that way so you can see what it's all about. This just looks expensive. And what most people don't understand is that zircons are even more rare than diamonds, right? So what kind of appears maybe first as an exotic color of a fancy kind of diamond, it's actually a zircon. So we are going to make that, well, I got to skip over these prices because $12,999 is not going to happen. I've learned that. In 62 minutes, I've got a really good feel for what our Wednesday is going to be about, and just Get ready for some epic values. Do you like it? It's certainly unique, certainly bold. One of our bigger gems, kind of looks like a 3-stone because it kind of looks like you've got one trapezoid diamond and one trapezoid diamond, but that is pave together, and we will send it flying on out because when the values are too good, you recognize it, you know it, and you take them. And we're going to blow this out. Brand new piece. Total museum level here. And yet, it's not even going to be $10,000 or $79.99. This is going to be the wild one here. And you know who you are. When you're a collector that now looks for something totally different, something nobody else has, something that we don't have. I mean, think about it. We bring, what, 200 new pieces a day every time you tune into the show, morning or evening. You're seeing a lot of new items. Yet we never see anything like this. It's not even $79.99. I'm going to blow it out. We'll do this quietly. It's a first caller situation, total museum stone. Take a look at it, and we're going to make it really simple. I'm going to make it $2,999 just so somebody can say happily, yes, I'll take it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to get that total museum zircon there and get what we're calling a golden, but it really does have, it's a mix. It's a bronzy, yellow, golden, orange tone, and it's got that $29.99 price tag for a $14.32. Now that pretty much, that's going to hurt my chances of getting these green zircons out because I've got 4-carat green zircons that are not even as rare, and they are way more money. So we might have to change everything tonight. We got a really cool wheel though to show you. And any requests, or we just happy with the corner roofing, right? We all saw that. That was remarkable, wasn't it? And we'll probably do a few more auctions here because it's going to be, who knows what we're going to have to do. We have a Demontoid that's a 1-carat, classic style. Great wheel coming up. Got some really high-end pieces. Time for them to go. So let's do that next, and then we're going to take requests all night long. This is $29.99. Should be gone. And then let's get to this wheel. Fabulous. It's not a big wheel. Got 4 items, all really unique. Share them with you now, starting with a gorgeous opal. These are all special. Ooh, we got a cool merengue too. This is a merengue in a band. I think you're going to like this. It's a big stone, but it's really simple and elegant. Yeah. Oh, good. The golden zircon's got a home. Thank you so much. We'll find out who got that one. And then, wow, this is the merengue I was just speaking of. More simple, about as simple a mounting as we do, but it's still got a 1-carat 24 east to west set emerald cut merengue. Then we go to the blue-green black opal. Black opal is the name. It's got blue-green actual literal colors here. Then we get over to, how about we show you one more of our, don't have many of these left at all, the Marilani Mint in this designer. This is the color changing garnet. Starts in that bright minty green color, very neon, changes to red, and then look, speaking of reds, this is a rare, rare purple sapphire with a little bit of pinky red to it. So this is going to be a special exotic as well, and it's in that bit of a extended kind of wonder ring design, and you have this really good pear shape. This is so fun to wear in so many ways. You can actually wear it all by itself or mix it and match it with other pieces, but 124 merengue, big lightning rich black opal, the Marilani Mint, which we love. That's got some great cutting. It's almost more of a roval cut to it, and then this is the exotic purple sapphire, all natural. So we're going to be very excited to get you a great value. 4 rings, all one of a kinds. We've got some ability here to change gold colors on everything, as a matter of fact. So no problem there. Change them up as you wish. Then a big tanzanite value is happening as well. And then there's also going to be, guys, anything you want. I just got to remind you, carat weights here, 92 points on the black opal, 67 in the diamonds. Then we go to that 124 merengue, just a few diamond accents on each side. East to west band. This also could be stacked. The Marilani Mint, that's got a 167 carat weight. 61 points. No. Don't think that's 61 points in diamonds, but hey, if you get more for free, that's great. So we've got 61 points at least there with the 2-tone mounting, and then we've got the sapphire. This is that elongated 96-point purple sapphire. It's got that really rich plum tone. Sometimes they look more like amethyst. This one does not. An amethyst does not look like that color. This is really that purple pink color that we love. So exotics are here. Great value coming your way. They're all one of a kinds. We got to move them really quickly. Phenomenal, yes. As a matter of fact, 2 are actual literal phenomenal gems. That would be the one on each side there. The opal is play of color, of course. That's a phenomenal stone. So is the Marilani mint. That is not a Savarite. It's a little more exotic. It comes from the Marilani Hills, which is where tanzanite is mined. But it's a garnet that has that green to red. So it's really super cool. We don't see a lot of color changing garnets besides, hey, we still have that blue one that we showed you earlier tonight, which is really, really rare. So is the Marilani mint. So anything you want on this wheel, we got to blow them out. Original prices. Sorry, I had a little panic there. Because I know how low I need to go to get them out. If we're looking at $59.99 across the board as the lowest price, that's because there's a carat 24 Mahenge. That's because there's a really big Marilani mint. We hardly have any Marilani mints left, as a matter of fact. And then you've got that purple sapphire, which also super rare color, beautiful and bright. There's so many ways you can play with that mounting, up where, you know, one way or the other, but mix and match it. Pop on a wonder ring with it, the traditional wonder ring if you want to. Nothing up here is $59.99. These are exotic. My price tag is not going to make it an exotic price tag, I'll tell you that. So come on in. Great chance to pick up what you love here. If there's anything at all that you're thinking about, this is the most affordable way to do it by far. And I know that the intention here was to get them down to $2,999 tonight. That's not what I'm doing. And we just saved you $3,000. Not bad. I like that idea. I think that sounds like a good plan. It's not going to be $29.99, and they're not going to be $19.99. I just love that we got some mountings that we just don't see very often, and yet you get the glow of that emerald cut. Needs some polishing, but wait till you see this from a distance and the way this stone completely lights up in this Mahenge spinel out of Tanzania as well. So look at that. That's a fun one there. Really cool way to set it. It reminds me of a rhodochrosite, the way it's glowing a bit. We're going to do better than even 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, or $1,499. You're still living right tonight, because we got a major value on anything up there. And you know what? Even that two-tone mounting, you can still change that. There's a reason the designers choose what they choose, but if you got a better idea, go ahead and do it free of charge. We're not even asking $14.99. I mean, this is, like I said, that's exotics, but not the price tag. This is looking very much like some of our basic rings. Price tag wise, this is really remarkable. And what's up there are very important individual stones here, and yet nothing's $14.99. We still don't have a caller on the lines, and we need you. So here's what we're going to do. Instead of $14.99 or $13.99, we're going to blow them out. This is last call. All four of them, this is their last chance on the air. They don't get any more airtime after this. This is your moment to take advantage. Take a look at them. They're not even $1,399. We're blowing them out right now. $1,299 only. That's it. $12.99, 60 seconds is what they get. And then we got to move right along, because we got a lot to show you tonight. And I have a feeling we might be putting some more auctions together for you. I think it'd be fun to show you the Windsors, though, because this is just fun to see. Even if you're just hanging out to just window shop and hang with us and learn a little something about gems tonight, well, this is going to be the one to see. We've got the big stones here. They're all the private collection. I mean, they didn't have a chance to sit in the private collection long, because they've been in such hot pursuit here in demand. We're bringing them to you. It's all tonight. We've got a trio for you in the bigger sizes. So let me know if we can give you any more carat weights there on anything that's up there. We also have a big tanzanite in a bridge. This is just one only. This is probably the best stone I have overall left in the Blue Wing Block D inventory. So I'm going to show that next, because there is a crazy price that is about to get crazier, because if those pieces are still here, then we got an issue. So let me bring you this tanzanite, and let's show you what I call the internal polish of these facets that makes it so, so special. And here's what we're going to do right here and now. It's item number 8338. This goes back a ways, and we just have one. So I would not wait if I were you. It's in the white gold only. That's how it's got to stay. That has a lot to do with where we're taking this price tag. So this one, let's come in close. Look at that big halo. It's got a carat 44 in diamonds. It is a bridge mounting. It's going to have those wider sides. It just is fantastic. And this is an oval, but we very rarely have seen an oval faceted like this. And I know that means, well, oval, isn't that the facet? It's inside. It's the faceting that dives in deep inside the stone that's going to give you what looks like there's a polish internally, that almost brightens the facets individually. They're showing off reds, which ovals don't usually do as well. And that's just a rule of thumb here with these Blue Wing Block Ds. Nothing on camera can look as powerful as it is in person. So always something to keep in mind with the Blue Wing Block Ds. This is a 913. It has a remarkable, that carat 44 in diamond weight. Got to stay that way. There's a reason why, and has everything to do with the big price tag drop we're going to do right now. We only have the one though, so this is it. Final call, last chance, and in the bridge, remember how much gold weight, if you like to feel your gold, you really, I think this is why we attract so many of these bridge mountings, is because we miss the weight of gold these days. When metals skyrocketed years ago, we saw even sterling silver weights in jewelry diminish. We saw everybody hollowing everything out and being, you know, a little more lenient on even if they're using pure metals. They were using a lot of vermeils and a lot of different, you know, techniques to really take the cost out of the precious metal. We've never shied away from that. We're not on this one. This is our higher end gold mounting, and yet we only have this one and nobody's on the lines yet. And that's a shame, because this is one of those values that I know we don't see coming, because we kind of calculate in our minds. After you've watched a number of stones, you probably have an idea of where that's going to be. I'm here to make sure that we make it really simple and easy and just blow your mind with the values. But we only have this one, so it does pay off to be on the phone lines early, especially when it's not going to be that $99.99 that you've seen it for on the air in the past. And it's not even close to that. And this is just straight up value that we would normally, and I'll give you a hint so that, you know, if you consider yourself like, I got it, I get it, I know what's happening with these stones, I've seen the price tags before, well, guess what? You're in for a surprise. Because this one, what you might figure based on that carat weight, should still be $74.99 or maybe $69.99 on a good day. It's going a lot lower than that. And this is your chance right here and now. It's not going to be $99.99 or $74.99 or $69.99. All really valid, amazing value price tags here for you, but this is not going to be what you pay tonight. There's only one of our bigger ones, oval, which is traditional and classic, and you'll love it forever. And it's not going to be $69.99 either. We have one. Let's blow it out. And nobody's on the line, so you're wide open to put yourself in that position to be first and grab it before somebody else does, because it is getting limited now in what we have. And you heard me say it when I started the presentation, this is the best oval we have. Period, done. There's not another oval that's going to give you that color, not even smaller, not even larger. This is the only one. I'm going to drop the price below what you can even imagine for the bridge by itself. We've been doing this all night. The values are such that the pieces in total are less than the price of the mounting by itself. $69, $59, $49, $39, $99. It is not. It's best. We already saw our best yellow diamond value. Now we're seeing our best big tanzanite value. It's not 39. It's not 38, 37, 36. All these values make a lot more sense if it would be a 5 carat stone. It's not. It's a 9 carat 13. And you're not even paying $3,600 or $35.99. It's not even $3,500 tonight. We're going to make it $34.99 to one caller. Again, wish we had a bunch of them, but we don't. Take a look at it. It's $34.99 first caller, and that's it. We'll give it 30 seconds, and that will be gone. It will be long, long gone. That is special. So check it out from the sides. Seeing all the brilliance of the diamonds through it, seeing all that still with that color being as spot on as it is. And you get the brilliance, and to see right on through that stone and to see every internal facet. It's almost like it's got emerald cut facets, like straight up and down facets throughout the center, even though that's contained within a traditional oval. And $34.99 puts that in a category on a per carat basis where it's $380 a carat or so. So with a carat 44 free and a lot of gold. And right now it's a size 7. You can have any size you want or need. Cool piece. Oh my. So it's going to be that day where we're just going to show you those kind of values. And that's why I say if there's anything at all you've been thinking about, you want to call in and request it tonight, because look at these values that are happening all night. Best yellow diamond value. We've got one of our best tanzanite deals here as well. So this is the night to tell us what you'd like to see on the air. I mean, this is just a beautiful stone. Great reds coming through. We're going to show you the Windsors next, and haven't been able to keep one in stock yet. That's not going to change with the big stones here. So ownership is, we're gem people. We like gems, okay? We're all in this business because of passion. I believe that's, you know, we don't get me wrong. We all know how blessed we are to be able to, you know, do for our profession something that we love and are passionate about. And I just, gems, when you think you've seen it all, and the generations and generations of our ownership here that have been doing this, they've seen it all in gems, and yet they'd never seen a Windsor sapphire. I'd never seen one. I'd read about them and heard about them, and I know collectors always seek these out. We just started to bring them just a few days ago. I'm so happy to say that we did something pretty impressive here that I just want to brag a bit. These were the 3 stones that were put aside from the beginning. We only had a handful of stones. Every single one I've had in jewelry has gone very, very quickly and are long gone out of our inventory. These are the big stones that were hand selected by ownership when we first got a few stones here, and these were the ones that were set aside with the intention of keeping them for generations to come. It's not unusual for us to oftentimes bring stones out of that private collection that have sometimes been 100 years in this private collection, and they come out for jewelry for all of us. These are the 3 that were intended to be those collectible stones. The demand has been such over the last couple of days that we have had a lot more collectors out there than we've had Windsor sapphires. And instead of leaving you without, we are bringing those 3 top collectibles out in jewelry tonight, right now. These are the big sizes. They're going to be really well priced. We have a carat 78, a carat 56, and a carat 31. And if you're saying, what the heck is a Windsor sapphire? If you haven't been with me in the last week or so, this is a stone that's out of Tanzania. The Windsor is a reference to the mine. That's the name of the mine, W-I-N-Z-A. And it's in Tanzania, and it's this one area where Mother Nature managed to create, instead of just a sapphire or just a ruby, these are really zoned to be both types of corundum because it's got different colors that are grown together in the same crystal, faceted in emerald cuts, which they all have been, to show off the different unique patterns of these stones. And they're all different. Some have been more padparasha to purple blues. Some have been straight up ruby with a little pattern of sapphire blues or purples within it. You're about to see our big stones here. These are the ones that, again, ownership set aside. We just cannot stand the thought of you not getting a Windsor because we know we're probably the only place in the world to get them. So let me just go. Did somebody get the tanzanite? Let's take a look. I think, yeah. Did you get it? Oh, okay, great. Thank you so much. So I'm going to move that aside, and we're going to build these 3 together here because I love putting these together, always have, because I want you to see, wow, this is the most, boy, I'm going to be a busy polisher tonight. So this is the one that is probably, and that's why they set it aside, it's the most ruby-like with that unique pattern where you see this almost, remember the other day we had one that looked like flowers? And then we had one that looked like a cityscape or a city, what's it called? Sorry, the migraine meds have really toyed with my brain. My brain's a little slow today, guys. Sorry, it happens. But that skyscape, right? City, like a little, like remember we had all these different patterns? Look at this one. See how this is more red ruby, this is more pink and purple? That's the difference. That's why I like to put them all together so you can really choose your favorite. And they're all going to be the same price. And they all have very different mountings. Now we can change the gold color. Oh, look at that. Wow, a true blue. We've seen more purples. This one on the right side has a lot more blue to it than most of what we've seen, and that's into padparasha. I mean, padparasha at the top, true pinky peachy. That's that orange and pink combo into those bright royal blues. This one's most ruby, but then I want to show you, move it around a little bit. Maybe this angle will give you a better look. It's got a purple pattern through it there at the base. You see there right about that lower third of the stone, but it's got more ruby color to it. And then we have the more pinky. This one also has more of that kind of spotted effect where it's more like polka dots, right? Through the stone as opposed to more zoned or striated. Yes? Jess, did you have a question? Oh, really? Hi, Dolores. Oh, really? Fabulous. Well, thank you so much. How nice of them to be shopping here tonight with us. Wonderful. So let me walk you through the carat weights. You'll get a better idea of each size, and we'll talk about diamond weights as well. And then we are going to be ready to help you out. We got a really, really special selection here. And yes, the top stones, and we'll make them affordable as we have been doing. They wouldn't be going out at the pace they are if we didn't have some really great values associated with them, and that's what we're doing. So this one to start, that's going to be our carat 56. It has 82 points in diamonds with it. The middle, which is a little more squared off of an emerald cut, that'll be the 178. So that's actually the largest size up here. And then this one's actually the smallest size up there, but I really want you to choose based on the pattern because these are all over a carat, and that is major. This one's got the carat 31 size. That'll have 93 points in diamond weight. Gets you that larger, really cool cutout open style band through the middle. It's got the double rows top and bottom as the borders. So special looks here all the way throughout. Now, again, whatever you do, please dial in early because these are all first come, first served. Obviously, they're one of a kind. There are no two winds of sapphires that are exactly alike. You see that not just with their colors, but also their patterns and their sizes. Now, the cuts have been traditional emerald cuts throughout. We've got only one of a kinds. We are changing gold color. So you already see the white gold and the yellow gold opportunities there. Feel free to change them as you wish. Rose gold might be something you want to consider, considering the pinks and the reds and the padbarasha tones that you have. So I've been quoting, there is one published price tag available in Windsor. One. This is what happens when you get a stone that's not in retail. It's not been in wholesale much. I've been to trade shows throughout my career. When I can get to one, I get to one. I've not seen them at trade shows. This is truly unique. There's one published price. It was $9,000 a carat. It was actually an auction. It was the Natural History auction that happened a few years back. There was a 2-carat stone, and it sold for $9,000 a carat. Well, a 2-carat for $9,000 a carat, at least $18,000. So, all of that said, these stones are just under 2 carats, and they are not $9,000 for the ring. That was a per carat price when one was available in auction. This is your chance to get them. That's how rare they are. I know when we see carat and a half sapphires here that are regular sapphires, they're what, $4,000 or $5,000. You can't really compare the two. But I'm asking you to do that because this is obviously hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times more rare than a regular ruby or a regular sapphire that's just blue or just red or just purple or just orange or just padbarasha. This is that zoned, again, to be technical about it, it's a zone pattern. It's not really called a bicolor, even though there are indeed 2 colors at least. It's more zoned. So Mother Nature zoned these stones, again, from just a kind of a freak of nature moment. It's a really cool process where it's almost like, again, a ruby and a sapphire. So here's what we're going to do instead of $9,000. That's the only way you can really even fathom a per carat price because that's how rare they are. If you have one, most people don't, you make your own price. When you have something in your possession that is not out there, that nobody else has or nobody else offers or nobody else sells, that's up to you to make the price tag. That's why Paraibas are doing what they're doing. There are a few Paraibas out there, but you kind of get to make up your own price because that's why everyone's fighting over the same material and it's gone. So when you get really, really rare opportunities like this, take advantage of them. That's the thing. They're collectible, but they're also beautiful. They're fascinating. The whole history of how, the theories on how this one little area in Tanzania were able to produce these really cool examples of corundum is amazing. It's really, truly unique. And you're going to have a stone nobody else has, really. I mean, there's been a handful here, and they're all gone. Take a look. We've got one to choose from, I hope, for everybody who wants one. They were only, again, thank you to ownership for releasing these, because otherwise we wouldn't have enough for everybody. It's been that case. We've had them sell out before everybody gets one. I can recap those carat weights for you, but they're not going to be $79.99. That's not even close. They're nowhere near that. And those are the prices on the bags here. And I'm not kidding. There's one of them right there. There's the one. Well, that's going to be that more squared off version. That's the one that's in the center there, $79.99. Here's the one with the split shank here. That one's going to be that design. That one's $79.99. So you see where they're supposed to be. We're not going to do that. We've got to move all three. And you pick your favorite, left, right, or center here. And they're not going to be even close to even half off. $4,000 they're not. They're not even $39.99. Take any one you want. They're the big stones. The last we'll see, and you got it. So this is going to be the carat 56. That's going to get 82 points in diamonds. Then we've got right there in the center, that's the carat 78. That's the largest of the three. Most ruby presence there, most ruby color, 178, 57 points in diamonds in this one. The Padbarasha into the blues, that's going to be the 131 with 93 points in diamonds. And they're not going to be $39.99. The very first callers, make them $2,999. $29 for any one of the three you'd like, and change the gold. This one's in the yellow right now. The other two are in the white. You can change it up, switch it up as you wish, and even go with rose gold if you want to. But that is the way to get your Windsor sapphires. So $29.99. Any one of the three you'd like, and that will be that. So huge value there. Take what you can. They're amazing. And this one, I really want to just move that around so you can see that pattern. There's almost like that blue purple zoning right through the middle, and then at that bottom center point, and then you've got more pinky, that really intense kind of fuchsia pink. This one's more ruby red with that really interesting, deep, intense purple that goes through it. And then you also have, this is really super, I mean, we've not seen anything quite like this, the Padparasha into the blue colors. It's been very rare to see anything in that traditional blue. So last call, $29.99. Any one of them you'd like there at under $3,000. Will, any questions on those, or can we try them on for you, or are we all set? All right, so coming up, well, the good news is ownership is applauding right now because they're like, just give me my stones back. We only made these based on popular demand. I got to tell you, maybe everyone does have one, and I hope so. That would be good, because we are trying to accommodate all those collectors out there that we have that have been missing out for days now. We've had just so few. I've been bringing about 3 or 4 a day here for the last couple of days, and we every time they sell out, we have people on the phone lines who just still didn't get one. So I hope you didn't give up on us here. We brought out the 3 specialty stones here, saved and saved and saved. And let me know if you have any questions on those. Which one do you like, Jalen? The right side. Let me show it to you on the hand here and remind you that is going to be item number, oh, you know what? It's a little size here. It's 120. It's a carat 56. So I'll just try it on here for the moment. That's going to be the 156. That one is special. Do love that one. They all are. 156 with 82 points in diamonds. It's like the double halo breaks here at the side to create that split shank. And of course, we'll size it for you as well. So $29.99. That's in the yellow gold now, but you can change that up if you'd like to. And then we have the 131, which is going to be right on over here. That one's that beautiful 131. And that one is, that's the largest right there in the back. In the center there, that's the 1 carat 78. And just again, the most ruby color we've seen. So that one I really recommend if you're just, even if you already have one, if you got a previous one and you want to get more into that ruby tone to start, that really is the way to go there. So $29.99 for any one of those 3. And let me know, do you already have the right one? Item number 120. 0120. So that's the 112. 0120. Will, any questions? I'm sorry, what? The middle one, sure. That's going to be, which one? All right, so you've got the one on the right side. So this one just sold. And then, Will, you're asking about the 178, the bigger size. 116 is your item number here. That'll be the 178 emerald cut, and that has 57 points in diamonds. I'll put that on for you. Most of that more pinky red, really. So ruby and sapphire are one and the same. Don't forget that. Ruby just is, again, the red variety of sapphire, but to call it red sapphire is really incorrect. It's ruby. And then, of course, all the sapphires, the other colors of corundum, are all labeled as sapphires. This is really where you get that mix, because they are, again, one and the same as far as chemical elements. It's just about what trace elements give them different colors. Chromium giving red, it's ruby color. All right, let me know. We've got Will verifying on this one here. And then, Jason, any questions on the Windsors before we move? All right, next up, we're on our way. We've got a lot to show you. I do have a really gorgeous pink diaspora in an emerald cut. Flash that for you. Maybe the most unique we've seen. Sorry, guys, it's a collectible night. It's a collection night for sure. Let me know. Will, do you have that one there? Do you want to come in close? I can come in real close just to show you what this one's all about. Give you a little better look at that pattern there that it has internally. Naturally in the stone. These get no treatment whatsoever, by the way. They're all unheated. So we usually point that out with our sapphires when one is. With the Windsors, the whole lot of them are actually unheated stones. So keep that in mind. Let's get to our emerald cut pink diaspora. You know this is going to go. It's got more purple and blue than I've seen yet from any of our pink diasporas out of the Afghan region there. Special, special stone here. And it's in the yellow gold. Not my personal preference here. I would say white or rose are going to be your best bets. But you decide. It's item number 0056, and it's our 432. Isn't that a great looking stone? 432 in the emerald cut with a 101 diamond weight. And yes, it's another variety of that bridge there. And we're going to look at a really, really, really good center stone here. I mean, top quality. Because what shows through the most, and this is pleochroism at its best. So if you're wondering what that fancy word is, it's really about different colors showing up in different lights and seeing the stone from different angles. And you have that here. I'm going to polish it up and try it on for you. It's a carat 11. We got a great blowout price on this one. And for being this bigger size, listen, I've sold every single one of these that we've had so far. And this one is looking more neon blue than anything else. And I'll tell you right now, the 4 carat plusers, even that are, you know, little lighter pastel color, that could pass for tanzanite right now. I know it's called pink diaspora, but we've seen the purples and the plums and the mauve tones come through. And then in this one, that's what's standing out. The more blue colors that you have, the more rare it is. Well, guess what? It's one only. It's $79.99. I'm just going to get you a better price. We're blowing it out right now, and we're going to make it easy. $3,699, best color we've had. And yet, it's a 432 size. And you get a carat 11 in diamonds. That's one only as well. Pretty much everything I got tonight is. So you know that. It's going to be a one of a kind on the pink diasporas. But this one is downright glowing like a really intense neon blue purple like tanzanite does. That is stunning. All right, Jalen, I heard you. You want to see it on the hand again? You're by, yeah, you're Windsor? Okay. You have to apologize to them. It's not a pinky ring, but I don't know. They got the 156, right? Okay, so here, I'll force it on my hand. That's the one you got right there. And who's this for? I can just shout them out. So they're sure to see it. Linda, this is your ring here on the hand one more time. And that was the 156 with the 80. Wait, is that the one you got? It is, right? Okay, just making sure. All right. We're not leaving our pink diaspora here. We cannot leave a 4 carat 32. This one right here, up close and personal. We are not leaving that here. The remarkable neons that are coming through on that stone, which was 0056 was the item number, that needs to go. 100% needs to go. Has to, can't stay here. If you've ever thought about this material, this is the tippy top best, the best by far. And they've all been going. But to get that size, and now it's got this huge discount where it was supposed to be $8,000, and we've sold a number of them in this size. They did not have this color for that price, and they're gone. And yet this one, oh, I've never seen so many electric neon blues coming from one of our pink diasporas before. This is beautiful. Let me know who's got it and just change it. I would change it to white gold and be done. Change it to white gold, have the contrast with those colors. Here's what it looks like again on the hand. Watch even from a distance. I think you see even more of those bright neon blues from a distance away when it's on the hand here, just like that. $36.99, only one. Oh my goodness, don't miss out on these. Now it's orangey. It's showing now these, one side is an orangey pink, the other side is a purple blue. It is a fascinating stone. And you would be one of just a handful of people in the world that'll ever get to own one. 1 month of mining is all we had. It didn't yield a lot of material. This is top quality. I don't know where else you're going to find it. $36.99. Look at that. What it's doing, all I'm doing is just facing it directly to your eye there. And the light hits it, and that's the result. Did you still get that, Windsor? Thank you, Linda. So, ooh, this one's good. Okay, it's still here if you'd like it. Oh, that is just too precious. Okay, so I'm going to move along. We got a couple of things to do here before we go, and it's going to get insane around here because we got a special piece coming up. We've got another tanzanite. We've got a demontoid. I'm going to try to get to both of them in the next 20 minutes. 2 highlights of our show. And the first one, well, I'm going to get to the demontoid first because there are ways that I've found that you combat a day when it's just a little more quiet, and it's an evening when it's just a little more, okay, a lot more quiet. There are ways to kind of get around that because we got to take the viewers that are here and we're going to make you shoppers. And we're going to do that by offering something you've not seen. And what I have here is $99.36. We're going to get you a rare opportunity to get a 1 carat Russian demontoid, get you the top color out there, get you around, and a traditional setting this time. Really keeping it classic. Although we're going to throw in some yellow diamonds with it so that it's a little more interesting than just white diamonds. That's still here if you want that ghost of mine material. And this is our top Russian demantoid, 9936, and it's a 1 carat round, and it's got yellow diamonds built into the split shank between the white diamond rows you get, and it's got plenty of white diamond weight. This will be item number 9936, and what an outstanding 1 carater here. Exactly 1 carat. I know if this were a white diamond, we'd be looking for about $7,500, and this is a stone that takes it about 100 times more rare than a white diamond in a 1 carat size. So you've got a real rarity, plus you're getting more dispersion. And it's that 1 carat with 9 points in the yellow diamonds on the side. There are 2 on each side that are stacked and then graduated. And then you have another full 1 carat 10 of white diamonds. So it's 119 in diamond weight, 1 carat in your Russian demantoid weight. This is truly one of those rare, rare garnets. It's considered the rarest of them all, although I will say that blue garnet that we had that changes color, we had one earlier in the show, that one's going to give demantoid even a run for its money in that color. But other than that, this is always considered the top rarity of the garnet family, which is a very vast collectible gem family for sure. And we're so excited to bring this to you. It's one only, and just again, when you want a demantoid and you want something special and you know they get to be, you know, $99.99 without even trying, when they get into those big sizes, well, that's what's going to change. It's what has to change if we're going to make this disappear tonight, and that's exactly what I want to do. After we try it on, of course, you can see what the size looks like. Here's a great ring for a Wonder Ring too, by the way, if you love that Wonder Ring and are always looking for ways to add in the Wonder Ring. This is a perfect kind of size and proportion to add 1 or 2 of the Wonder Ring ring guards with it. If you'd like to, you can do that as well. But it's a major stone, and that's why it's got a $99.99 price tag. That's why. We're going to make it a lot more interesting here, and bottom line is this. I've got, way back in the day when I would stand next to the owner of the mine, not the Russian demantoid mine, but actually the what's considered the more affordable, the Namibian material that was out there back in the day. I would actually be side by side with the owner of that mine offering the stones loose many years ago. Before a lot of people even were really familiar with demantoid, and stones like this, 1 carat sizes, they'd be, I mean, this was back in the day, 2004, 2005, 2006. We were seeing 1 carat, even just Namibian stones that did not have the horsetail inclusion and were not as rare. They're just not. The Russian stones are the most elite group of the demantoid world. They give you that ultra, ultra neon color, which we love to see. They have that horsetail inclusion, not a visible inclusion, a microscopic. Have to look at a loop to see it. That's like a high-powered magnifying glass that's really going to allow you to look at your jewelry internally. You'll see that little wispy nature of an inclusion in a 1 carat size. You can get the smaller stones, but that's not going to have that visible horsetail even under magnification. So that's why the 1 carats and the larger sizes are so desired by the gem collectors, because you can actually take your loop, see that horsetail inclusion, authenticates it as Russian. It's actually the rare instance where an inclusion is going to make a stone more rare and more valuable. That's what you have here. It's not going to be $99.99. We have just a really cool opportunity here, because I'm going to put it on the auction block and we're going to skip over that $10,000 price tag and make it a lot easier. And watch this. It's not even going to be $5,000 to start. It's a 1 carat stone. It has lots of diamonds around it, and we're not asking for $5,000, $4,000, or how about $3,500 for the 1 carat? That sounds good, but we can do better, because we've got to do better if we're going to get these phone lines rocking. And we only have 20 minutes till the last hour kicks off, and so you know what that means. We got to go. So instead of $35,000 or $3,000, I'm not asking that either. Take it ultimately low here, and we're going to send it out. We're going to get a lot of people on these phone lines. Remember, I had to do a zero to start auction in the first hour. That's how crazy things got. So how about taking it from 29 or 28 or 27 or 26, and we're going to go $2,500 to open with a $10 increment only, and we're going to open up the live auction to our demantoid lovers tonight. That's how we do it. So come on in, because you don't have a better shot at getting an affordable 1 carat stone with that kind of level, quality, color, brilliance, beauty, all that. Not to mention the 119 and the diamond weight, which is so good and it's a high octane stone, that's for sure. So we love seeing it here, and we're thrilled that we can open it so low. So $2,500, here it is on the hand one more time, and we'll give it 60 seconds. And then we'll see who wants to jump on in. That is here's another stone that it's so powerful. Tends to be kind of on its own level for wearability. I know we talk about, we compare it so much to diamonds because it actually is a higher dispersion. And then people think, yeah, but diamonds are everyday because they're colorless. Diamonds don't have a color, you know, unless you get into the world of fancy colors. So it's more wearable with everything. Well, so is this because it's a powerful color that's standalone. So it tends to go with everything else as well. And we are still searching and looking for $2,500 to start when it's got a carat 19 and diamonds around it every which way. And that one should get an open, but it doesn't. So let's keep moving. We got a lot more to show you. And we do have that green zircon wheel. That'd be kind of fun to show you 3 zircons all at once. And then we have a big museum wheel as well that includes some really fabulous, unusual stones. We've got a big chameleon diamond. It's actually our largest left. It's a carat of 1. So that's here too. And that one's only $2,500 if you want to get started. But here's what I have that's really intriguing. We have a 1058 tans. And what's special about this one, and we've already seen a good tanzanite deal tonight, a really, really good one. So I know it's got to hold up to that. And here's what's going on. It's a really important piece because of its, oh my goodness, another one that this is like the oval. Look at all the reds coming through. So here's what's going on. We didn't just do a 3-stone style. Let's call it what it is, 5-stone style. We didn't just leave it with 1 diamond on either side. We gave it 2 massive yellow diamonds on each side. All pear shapes, all 4 are going to match to perfection. And what's in the middle? One of the largest individual tanzanites we have left in a piece of jewelry. We don't have many left at all. It's hugely critical right now to get on these blue wings. This is a 1058. The item number, oh my goodness, 9871. Welcome to our show. Glad you're with us tonight. If you've been waiting on a blue wing block D and you can handle a bigger size, and what I love is we didn't go oversized around it and around it and around it. We did with the individual size of the diamonds. What I mean by that, we didn't extend the dimension of the ring to be this massive ring you can't wear, because sometimes a 1058, that's a pretty big stone as it is. If you expand the gold and the diamonds around it too far, it can take it out of that wearable range. So what we've done is we kept the stone, put it in that basket, left it alone, but added really, really important yellow diamonds to the sides because this stone deserves all the diamonds in the world. So what did we do? We said, skip the white diamonds. Let's go and upgrade you to yellow diamonds. Let's give you, oh my goodness, 80 points. If those are identical sizes, that means that they are 20 points apiece. 20, 20, 20, 20. Amazing. Huge yellow diamonds, brilliant pear-shaped cuts. Just bringing them down the sides to really accentuate the band and then frame that stone, but upgrade it at the same time. And that is already a stone looking good. Take a look at it. We've got, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Did you have a question, Jalen? Oh, really? They're a little late, so just sell it to them, okay? Okay, we'll just do that. Does that sound fair? Sound fair to me. Okay, so if anybody wants the Demontoid, just $2,500 out the door. Yeah, why not? I mean, instead of revisiting the auction. Because what I'm thinking is, I'm already now invested in this one. And 80 points, there are the yellows, and there they are. And they're setting their own bezel prong dual setting. And you've got 2-tone gold, the basket for the tanzanite's white gold, the band is. The yellow diamond settings are in the yellow gold to match. So how about, well, this is what's gonna happen. I have no idea. I just know that $13,999, not gonna get it done. Let me try it on. I love the yellow diamonds because they position right down the sides to the point where they're gonna meet. Exactly right where you want them to, so that when your side fingers align together, if you're wearing this, I'm assuming you're not gonna put it on as a pinky ring. So if you're wearing it here or here, you're gonna have those side diamonds fit kind of right where they should. They end right as the band starts, right as your fingers meet. So it's really creating this perfect, it almost looks like the yellow diamonds just keep going all the way around the band. When they don't, because that would be uncomfortable, but it gives you that look. It's just the perfect size to fill in each shoulder of the ring there. 13,000, yeah, right. It's not gonna happen tonight. It's just not gonna happen. So we have to make adjustments and amendments and do things that are going to find a way to get this one a home. And you've got great color of the Blue Wing Block D here. All the reds are visible already. If I show you in a little bit more darkness, I'm going to zoom in a little bit on it, and then I'm going to block one of our lights here and show you even more intense color, because that's going to replicate what you see at home. It is not going to be $99.99 though either. So $4,000 just like that has come off the price, and I just don't know if that's going to do it either. So I'm ready. Let's put it on the auction block and let's get everybody a chance, and let's get you in and let's get you to own it. And it's one of the bigger stones we have, but sits in a really wearable way. So don't shy away from the stone just because it's a 1058, and that is a big size. We're going to do better than even $9,000 to start. And we've already, I took one oval and a bridge earlier. Guess what? Gone in 10 seconds. Why? Because it was a remarkable price tag. It was an incredible value. This one's a bigger size. It's got yellow diamonds instead of white diamonds, so there should maintain a higher price tag overall, but we're not going to do 9,000 or 8,000 or 7,000 or 6,000. I'm just going to keep on going till we have a lot of bidders on the line, because I got to make this a real honest to goodness auction. We got to get the action going. We got to get phone calls. We got to open this up to everybody, and we're not going to start at $6,000 or $5,000. I'm not even starting, hold on, at $4,500 for the ring. The yellow diamonds, in a lot of cases, people would look at that and go, those yellow diamonds are worth more than the tanzanite. And you know what? In a lot of places, they would be. But we're using the Blue Wing Block D, best of the best. You can't put a price tag on it. Nobody has it besides us. You can't really put a price tag on yellow diamonds, because who has yellow diamonds anymore? And right now at $4,500, from a per carat standpoint, at 45, well, you take the 10 carat 58 weight and you realize we're only at $425 a carat if the diamonds are free and if the gold is free. But I'm not doing 45, because that's not getting all those phone lines lit up. We're going to help you out, and we're going to make it more interesting than even $4,500. Come on in. This is the moment. And I think we can all agree there's a really good combo on the color wheel that is that blue. Whether you see more purple or blue, it's really more blue. That's why it's called Blue Wing. But blues and yellows go well, purples and yellows go well. Those are good colors together, which is why some of our yellow and blue wing combinations are some of our most popular and most sought after. And the fact that it's upgrading the quality level, it's not even 45, 44, 43, or 42, or $4,100 to get it started. We want everybody to get a chance. Let's make it happen for you. And it's not even $4,100. Let's start at $4,000 to open. And keep in mind that that per carat level has now broken down to, that would be $378 a carat. Not including, and I know it's so typical here to say, but the diamonds and gold are free on top of that. But does that usually mean 20-point individual VS diamonds that are, oh yeah, natural yellows? 4 of them at a $378 per carat price tag. Unheard of. This is why we're going to get a lot of people on these phone lines. I have faith, because I know when value is beyond what we normally do, you recognize it, you see it, and that is 3. Who's selling it out there? Nobody's selling Blue Wing. Let's talk about if we're willing to downgrade to just a regular Block D. What is a regular Block D right now? What is a regular Block D stone? Regular Block D, what is the per carat price, best case scenario? Yeah, in those little insignificant mountings with a little bit of 14 karat and maybe 10 points in diamonds. Is it $378 a carat? So do you want to go inferior quality and spend more? Do you want to go inferior quality, spend more, and get a less important mounting? That's not what you want. This is what should make a really big deal. You know what? I don't have 4,000, do I? Jason, you're not on this one, right? So we don't have it. Here I am setting a record on a Blue Wing Block D, $378 a carat with those huge yellow diamonds. Those are worth something. That you can't just say, let's dismiss them, let's forget they're there. They're important diamonds individually. 4,000 we do not have. Here's the deal. I'm going to get an open if it's the last thing I do. And it's not going to be $4,000 to open. And you know what? Every little bit counts. We're obviously too low. It's a $13,999 ring. I brought it down to $99.99. Knew that wasn't going to work. We've got it at $4,000. No open. Can't stand for it. We've got to make sure it gets a home to somebody. So we're not starting at 4. We're not starting at 4. It's going to be a $25 increment. That I got to stay true to, but I'm not going to start at 4. We're going to start at $3,900 because if we're already setting a record on per carat value, we probably shouldn't need to go a lot more dramatic. But if it helps, and it does, it's got to help, right? 39. I mean, now we got to let's reconfigure. Let's think about the new per carat, which is now $368 a carat. Tumbling down even lower now. Free yellow diamond still, 4 of those. Solid gold band, the workmanship, the setting, all that, the labor. And we're at $368 a carat now and no open. Phyllis, we have your Tanzanite request coming up in a round, and it's gorgeous. But first things first. I don't even have it open at $3,900. Oh my. Okay, so we're at $368 a carat, free yellow diamonds, 4 of them. They're 20 points, a fifth of a carat, and we don't have 39. Let's do this. And Phyllis, your round is coming up. It'll be an 8 carat. I'll try one more thing. We have nobody on the phone lines. I'm going to try this. We're going to go $3,800 to $3,800 carat. That's a Freudian slip. It should be $3,800 for the ring. I laugh, but it's not funny because in Tucson in February, hold on, I can top that. I can get you more current. Hong Kong right now, trade show happening last week. The Tanzanites that were Block C, light pale material, Block C material is going for more than this per carat in a wholesale trade show right now overseas. You're not surprised. You're here because of that. You're here because of the value. But there's a new per carat price that I think is going to take us to record territory. And if you can normally, we get excited when we do a 2 carat for a really crazy low per carat price. This is not a 2 carat. This is not an insignificant mounting. We're looking for $3,800 to get it started. Take a look at it. $3,800 means, hold on, now where are we at? The stone hasn't changed. Now we're at $359 a carat. Oh my, I calculated, this is real. This is real. This is a moment in time that we're not going to soon forget. And now I'm going to have to probably, I don't know, stop selling Tanzanites for a while because how am I going to do anything in the future that compares to $358 a carat? That's, or $359 and 16 cents to be exact. That just does not happen. Jason, did you have a question? Okay. Try it on again? Sure. Quick request on the pink diaspora real quick to try that on again. And then we'll see if we have our open. And then here's the pink diaspora, which I'll admit should be called like a ultraviolet blue diaspora because it's got so much of those colors coming through. That was $36.99 from just a few minutes ago. It's in the yellow gold now. You can change it if you'd like to. $36.99. Tony's brought up all the graphics for you as well. There it all is. 432, 111. Yes. Oh, of course. Quick little 360 on it? Sure. I know we might be verifying on the auction, so forgive me. I'm just going to show the back here really quickly of this diaspora. There's the front, there's the sides, and the back is finished. All the way through there. So we're just recapping this for a caller on the line, but we are still searching and looking and really hoping for this this open on this one. So thank you, Tony, for those graphics. Appreciate it. Let me know, Jason, if they have any other questions. And I'm just going to say this one more time as we are verifying, hopefully, I don't know, but we are hopefully verifying, and I cannot leave this here. I just calculated. There's a per carat price here, and I don't know what else to say or do at this point because I have not had Blue Wing Block D in an over 10 carat size for a $359 a carat price tag. Does not happen. Just doesn't happen. $359 a carat. Somebody needs to buy this just to take this to one of those wholesale trade shows and sell it there. Anybody want to profit on an immediate profit? You know, there are people that buy houses and they flip them, you know, and they got to put in like years of work and hundreds of thousands of dollars and deal with all those headaches. But then they flip it and they make some money. I've got a Blue Wing Block D here. I mean, I know people don't typically flip jewelry, but if there was ever a moment where that could become a thing, it's this ring. It's this moment. $3,800 a carat. I am looking and looking and looking. I'm going to give it 60 seconds and we'll see if we've got the open. $359 a carat. I'm not talking about the 20-point yellow diamonds. We need to talk about those. 1/5 of a carat, pear-shaped yellow diamonds, 4 of them, and then your blue wing block D. That is this crazy low. Okay, so are we ready for a final 60 to get the open? And I think Jason may have that diaspora, maybe. We might be verifying. I'm going to go out in the phone bank and see if we actually have the open for real, for sure, for done, because I can't look at this anymore. This is crazy. Yes, Jason. Sure. Yes. I'm sorry, is it gone or here? It's gone. Who got it? Congratulations. And I'll show the back of this ring. Charlene. Thanks, Charlene. This has a basket that goes all the way to the level of your hand, so it sits on the hand where it should properly. Remember, this is a stone that we want to see all that faceting through it. We want to see the red flashes. We want it's a good look at the diamonds here that, remember, I'm going to try it on again. We are 28 seconds away, looking for the open at 38. Let me know if we indeed officially have it here. I don't know if all the diamonds, to be honest, are exactly 20 points, but you have 80 points, so it's on average, but they're very close to that. It looks like maybe that very outside one might be slightly larger, but you just, until you take them out and weigh them, you don't know, but it's 80 points, so on average, 20 points a piece. Yeah. Oh, good. Congratulations. I remember those. Sure. I'll put them aside for you. All right. So thank you. Ruby, sapphire, and emerald earrings are gone from earlier. The pink diaspora and the emerald cut just went. And do we have our open here? We got it, right? We got it at 38. All right. So we're getting a lot of requests all of a sudden from previous items. So I think a lot of people just tuned in. Welcome. Almost the top of the hour. We're glad you're here. And I'm glad you're here right now to see this. 359. And it is now going to go. That's the good news. We've got an open. We've got 38. Remember, it's only a $25 increment only to get you in. So no problem there. Pink diaspora spoken for. Thank you. You've got the ruby, sapphire, and emerald earrings. Well done there. And it looks like I'm stuck. And I'm going to try this on again. So it looks like we're going to be giving this a final 2-minute clock. Then, Phyllis, your Portuguese round is coming up. Want to show this again on the hand in case you are just tuning in and missed it earlier. That is what it looks like on the hand there with that big, wow, tint. Look at that. The red's coming through from a distance away. 1058 cushion cut. It is a traditional cushion cut too. We sometimes see square cushions. This is that elongated rectangular, what we call the traditional cushion cut. You have the bigger yellow diamonds on the sides. They're pear shapes tucked in just the right amount. I mean, it was the right size. Right, beautiful, 2 on each side to balance it, keep it symmetrical. Think of it like your 5-stone ring. It's as versatile and classic as a 3-stone ring. Just gives you a little bit more to love there on the sides. 3,800, and that's where we're stuck. Well, we've got the open. That's the good news. The bad news is it's shameful what I'm doing here. Absolutely too low. We know that. You guys know that. We've seen our fair share of all kinds of values in Blue Wing Block D, but I have got to give this last call. This is $359 a carat, apparently, and I need to stop saying that because I don't want to make that sound like the new going rate on tanzanite because it's not. This is just desperate times. And by the way, just now the top of the hour. So what perfect timing if you did just happen to tune in and you're just joining us. Well, we're in the last call now. We're about to be last call. It's going to be a final 2 minutes on this auction. We are in the midst of one of truly the greatest values we've seen on our Blue Wing Block D tanzanites ever. It's a 1058, so it's a huge size. It's got yellow diamonds on the side instead of white diamonds, and it only has 4 stones that total up to 80 points. Natural yellow diamonds. They are pear shapes. They are brilliant cuts. They're stacked on the sides, down the band, so it keeps the larger stones still wearable. So don't worry if you're not accustomed to wearing big stones. I think this still might work for you. And we've got $3,800. We're going to give it a final 2 minutes. So if it is your first time seeing it because you just tuned in, you may want to just dial in really quickly because you too can be a part of this remarkable per carat value because $359 a carat should not be happening. That's where it stands right now. Are you ready? Take a look. Last call. 2 minutes. Yes. Mary from where? We have so many Marys, Jalen. It's okay. I should tell me which Mary this is because she always asks that, and that way I'll know in the future. When I hear from her, I'll know just automatically. Pennsylvania, you got it. So Mary, can you give me about 1:35, Mary, and then we'll show them. I don't want to distract from our auction here because I'm in in a bad spot here. Want to keep the focus on this tanzanite for at least another 90 seconds to try and get anybody else in who's thinking about this very, very special value. It really is. Oh my, is it ever. And then Phyllis, we still got your tanzanite. So we'll flash Mary's earrings that she already got. She wants to see the graphics again, Tony. And then last call on this one. My goodness, there are those. Let me give you a better look at those yellow diamonds because it really needs to be turned to the sides to see those and appreciate them for everything they are. 2 on that side, 2 on that side, all identical. VS, brilliant yellow diamonds. They're still VS yellow diamonds, by the way. They still are. My goodness. And the red's coming through. What a ring and what a combo. And upgraded you here. Even though we've seen a lot of blue wings, we've seen plenty of the larger sizes. We don't usually see the larger sizes with those big yellow diamonds as well. So the whole thing, really just a very special piece. And yet it is 35 seconds away from being a done deal. And hope we don't take that as a new going rate on the per carat and the blue wing black Ds, because this is just not possible. But here we are. So making miracles happen right here before your eyes on this Wednesday night. So our final 20 seconds here, and then we'll be on our way. Lots to show you, but of course, requests are welcome. And we hope you'll tell us what you'd like to see tonight before we go. And did you pick up the demontoid as well, Jalen, before that? So did anybody get that demontoid? Or we could always recap that if need be, but that may be gone. So some really special opportunities here. And that one looks like it is bye-bye done. And then Mary, we're just going to flash these for you. This is gone. Congratulations. And this is that earring for you. And Tony, we'll just put up a 9778 one more time for her. I think she wants to screenshot or just jot down her carat weights and info here on the earrings before we go. So they were here much earlier in the show. She just picked them up. They're 18 karat yellow gold, 406. And we just compiled all the carat weight together for you. So that's amongst your rubies and your emeralds and your sapphires together in 1 3/4 inches. And thank you again, Mary, for picking those up. I know you're going to like them, and they go all the way around. So that spherical style of those bezel set stones put together is really, really fabulous. So next up, hi Phyllis, thank you for the request. 9346 is coming up, and what a beauty. We'll just take a look at another tanzanite here. I know, now I'm gonna have to adjust the pricing here as well. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Well, wish I would have had a chance to get to this before that auction, because here's our 862 Portuguese cut round, and then look what's going on the sides. You realize those are all fancy cut diamonds, huge fancy cut marquise all around it. That's creating your halo. It's an 862 center. It's got a carat 46 in diamonds. And there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I can do that math. 10 diamonds in total. Each and every one turned at an angle. You realize that means that they're 14.6 points each in white diamonds that are all VS in those fancy marquise cuts? That's the way you do a really sophisticated halo right there. So Phyllis, we'd love your feedback. If you like this ring, I know it's maybe, I don't think it would anybody pictured because we talk about rounds, but then you bring it out with this all-important mounting and setting and style that we have. It's really special. So that is looking good. 862 has got a great size. Of course, always a little premium on rounds. We'll try to get rid of that premium price tag for you and bring it all the way down. First caller on this one. And open to a first come, first serve kind of opportunity. Here's that basket. And boy, that was cool, though, seeing the reds come through from the, watch this as it moves. Watch the stone. And there's plenty of red coming all the way through, even on the sides of that stone. Yeah, I like how you get a little open work in the basket underneath too, so you can see almost like you would in a bridge without being a bridge. You get to see a little bit more of your stone and how it's set up high to accommodate that culet. Here it is on the hand as well, and it's not going to, another $99.99 opportunity is not going to be. We're going to just keep on tumbling these price tags on down. This one is, oh my. Well, I got to adjust everything because it's coming off of that last auction. So the fact that that's going to be kind of what we compare it to, I've got to make this value a lot better. We're going to make it $3,999. That's it. So 862 in the round, $39.99. And how about those marquise cuts? 14.6 points each. All the way around, not into the, not merely accent sizes anymore on that ring. So that'll be $39.99. and premium round and premium diamonds around that. And then we have, let's open it up to your request for our last 54 minutes or so. Anything else we can find for you or show you? There is one really gorgeous aqua. Huge size. Also, we have a nice blowout price on some big diamond earrings. We finally got these down to a really good price. We also have a big ruby, which this is not something you typically see. I've got a 3-carat pluser here in a ruby. And a lot of the 3 carats I might not be as excited because they're sometimes a little bit darker because when they get into bigger sizes. Phyllis, let us know what you think. We can always try to find you another round as well if that's not quite what you're looking for. But again, would love to hear your feedback. And then we have a great diamond necklace coming up that's going to be also giftable in princess cuts. But I want to show you this because this is just, it's a bit of an odd occurrence because normally when you get a 3-carat in a ruby, that is such a special size, you would see little to no clarity whatsoever. This stone is delivering. It's a cushion cut no less, so that's a unique shape for rubies to be cut in. It is a 5785 item number, and it is, I believe, the last 3-carat plus we have. It's a 316 no less, so square cushion cutting, well over 3 carats in size, a double halo of classic diamonds that's going to give you another carat 30 in the diamond weight, and we only have this one. So when you're seeking out rubies, and I know that you can see we've had on this show, we've had 3-carat rubies that were $14,000, $15,000. And guess what? They're gone. So if that wasn't a great value, they probably would still be here. This is where I'm a little bit shocked because this one actually, well, here you go. $19,999 is right where this one was supposed to be. We're in our last hour if you have requests, but I don't have anything else bigger in a ruby. And the best part is, even if you've seen some 3 carats in the past, I think we're going to be surprised where this one goes. Now, you've seen this at $19,999. It's been on the air at that price. The beauty of it is tonight, nowhere near that. You've got a chance, a really good chance, saving a lot. Because even $99.99, not what you're paying. And what I appreciate, because I'm just, you know, when you do this a long time, and naturally, I think when you're surrounded by really exotic, great gems every day, you get really, really, really particular. I mean, it's almost to a detriment where I'm just so choosy and particular about every little last detail, and I want to get you everything in a gem. Knowing that the world of gems doesn't always work that way, you sometimes have to pick and choose and make compromises and concessions and sacrifices to kind of make it work, and especially when you've got a budget, right, in mind. Sometimes it's a series of compromises. My issue with rubies is that as you get to those really, really big, important sizes, like 2 carats even 1 carat is considered large, but 2 carats, 2.5 carats, 3 carats, when you get into that range, it's typically a completely opaque stone, like the wall behind me. Opaque just meaning you don't see anything through it. There's no glow, there's no clarity. It's just solid, more red burgundy color. This is where you actually have that 316. Every point counts. You can't just round down and go, it's a 3 carat. It's a 316. That's impressive. But you're getting that ultimate glow and clarity as well, and a fancy cut on top of that. So there's so much to love about this stone. Take a look at it. We're going to bring you, of course, the carat 30 in diamonds is with it as well. Can't just ignore that. But instead of $9,999, that's not it either. This is beautiful, and I think from a distance you're going to see even more of the glow it has, and that's because it's going to get to move a little bit more when it's sitting on the hand. You'll see it a little bit more clearly, and I mean literally clearly, because you can see through that stone. You can get that glow. You see that beautiful glow resonating from that stone, and it's not $99.99. Here we are. This is going to be the strongest ruby value I've had on the show. It's not $99. It's not $89.99. We have one. It's going to go to a collector because that's how these things operate when you get that kind of level in a Burma. And remember, there's 1 carat. We have 1 carat stones here. 1 carats that are really, really close to this price. We're bringing you a 316. It's not even $89.99 or $88.88. It's blowout time. And that's right there. As that moves, that's just showing you a closer angle of what we just saw. How that stone has the capability to glow like it does, and we're going to make it $7,999 only for the one and only 316 Burma ruby. What a piece. And then how about green zircons? We have green zircons here if you'd like to see them. A little museum specialty wheel. How about something affordable in diamonds, but a lot of them. We got a great looking diamond necklace that works for everybody. It kind of gets you in that modern world of diamonds too. And then we do have another pink diaspora. Let me show you that. So anybody who missed out on the emerald cut, let me give you a look at our cushion cut because it reminds me so much of this ruby actually in the square cushion. Well, this is a pretty way to go. And it also has, look at this, we've got some extra special diamonds around it here. We've got the rose gold and the white gold here and that pretty double halo that comes to a point. Here's more of that lavender color in that pink diaspora, which is item number 9985. This will be our big time 233 cushion cut square. It is rare to get a cushion cut. We usually see the ovals and the emerald cuts. So a beautiful stone here, 9985, and it's going to be our 233 with a 63 point diamond weight. I had the same mounting. Actually do have it here if you want to see it. There's a huge 222 champagne diamond in this mounting as well if you are interested. It's a 222 champagne diamonds. That's pretty large. But we have our 233 here in another gauche to mine. This is that Afghan material, of course. That is the one and only source in the world to get the pink diasporas, and yet it is going to have that lavender blue still with it, just like we saw earlier. I'm going to make this really simple and easy. It is just for one caller, and we'll blow it out right now. Superb value here, $69.99 original price. It's about to get a lot better for you, and just all what we're here to do is make sure that everybody who wants one can get one before they're sold out. So if we can make them a little bit more affordable, still while getting the big size, that's what this is about. And this one is only going to be $2,499 instead of spending $7,000 on that pink diaspora. So you got a really good color here. Such a pretty unusual cut. Here's what it looks like on the hand as well. So you can see what that size is going to deliver. And you've got a really good look. Just those little extra accents here, just a couple of bigger diamonds they use at the north, east, south, and west here that you have around it, just to give it so much more interest. It's amazing how one little detail can really change the overall look of the design. Otherwise, it would just be every other double halo, but having those bigger stones and those bigger diamonds set within that outside halo really helps to give it a little interest, not to mention the rose and the white gold that you have there, and that one stays as is. Almost giving the look of pink diamonds without the expense of having pink diamonds. Next up is a really affordable and giftable idea. This necklace could be giftable because it works for everybody. It could be, because necklaces are easy, you don't need to worry about sizing, right? When I mean everybody, you're not worried about what ring size. Rings just tend to be so much more personal to choose for gifting. I love the idea of a necklace for a gift, especially when it's diamonds, because I have not met a woman yet that doesn't love her some good VS diamonds. So got that coming up next. We'll see who's got the diaspora here at $24.99 instead. So again, price drop, $69.99 came down to $24.99. Let's see who's got it. Thank you. And by the way, they are getting it $24.99, right, Jason? Because I know they said sold when it said $69.99, but that one did get dropped. There you go. Thank you. That one's gone. Take a look. I want to show you. It's one of my favorite modern necklaces. I have been working the last 2 days straight on putting together princess cuts in a bracelet. It's been a labor of love, but I will tell you, this is where it becomes so clear. We don't work with these a lot. So every time when I'm working with a special request or what have you, it's so interesting to realize again that princess cuts, because even, I lose sight of it when we have mostly round brilliance here. It's sometimes we have to come back to reality of princess cuts are more money, especially if you're demanding like we are and we're saying, no, they still have to be VS. Princess cuts just run you more money than round brilliance do. It's a totally different cut. It's got a squared off shape to it. You can do things like this where you can actually create a true channel setting where there's no gap between your diamonds and your gold around it. You can do fun things with the way you set princess cuts, but more importantly, it's about the look they create. It's a brilliant stone, but it's a square shape. So other times you have to go to square shapes, you get an Asher cut or a princess cut, but that still doesn't have as much of that brilliant factor because there's not as much internal faceting. With this one, that's when you get the internal brilliance as well. So like a round brilliant, but square. So it's just fresh and modern. It's a newer cut to diamonds. I mean, it's not brand new, but it's still one of the newer, therefore non-traditional cuts we see. And it's really pricey. It's like the ultimate status. When you look at a diamond and when you're in the business or when you're not, and you see princess cuts, it's like you see dollar signs. It usually means cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. That costs a lot of money, no matter what it is. This is $41.94. Let's just remember that we're at TVON. So we don't have to abide by the other world's prices. We don't have to take those rules that are static across the jewelry industry, and we don't have to really even play by those rules. We're about giving you value no matter what. This is one solid bar of princess cut diamonds that are VS. Take a look at it. We have just a couple here available. It's a carat 06 total weight. Who got that dice for? Congratulations. Thank you. Do you know who it was? Say it one more time. Oh, see, they're very sweet. So I'm glad that I asked. Hi, Ed. Hi, Jan. Thank you. Oh, thank you. We guys, oh, that's wonderful. Thank you guys for being with us and shopping tonight. I've got a carat 06 in princess cuts here. And then you have that border of gold. And then the O-rings at the top that attach it to the chain. So it's your full adjustable 16, 17, 18-inch necklace. It also has, well, you know it better be premium. That's the lobster claw clasp there. And then there are your 3 adjustable links. So just, via the O-rings there. And then there's a little surprise here on one side, which will be on the right side as you wear it. I know it's camera left, but it'll be on the right side when you wear it. There is one bezel set diamond. Think like diamond by the yard style. One bezel set diamond that's going to be about, I would say it's about an inch or so away from the bar itself when you're wearing it on one side. It's that asymmetry that to me really sets it off as designer and doesn't make it look ordinary, although could princess cuts like that ever look ordinary? Yes, Jess? The opal? Are you talking about the fire opal that we had earlier or the black opal? The black opal from our wheel. That one can be changed, yes. And it's 8675, and let me know if you want to see it. I'll pop it in right now, actually, for another view. This one, right? That was the blue and green Lightning Ridge opal. That was the 92 pointer with the 67 points in the diamonds. And that one, yes, can be done in any gold, and I'll try it on for you. It's got all that pave. I call it the hidden heart style, and that one's going to be white, yellow, rose. That was $12.99 earlier on a wheel that we had. So that's a look at it there for you. It's that Lightning Ridge opal, just under a carat, but obviously faces up larger than that. So as we round into our final 40 minutes here of our Wednesday, encourage you to, do what Jess's caller is doing. Ask on recap so we can put something up, check on availability for you, or if it's something else that we can bring out from the vault, happy to do that as well. But that is that really special black opal. So yes, white, yellow, rose in the white gold now. And then we have this princess cut bar, which is going to be a carat 06. Let me, though, show you a couple of different angles here. You've got to see it because the size is really important here. So I want to show it against the hand. Then on the neckline as well, this is what it looks like from a distance. So now we get an idea. And there's that one diamond. You see it right there on that. It's your left side on camera. It'll be your right side when you wear it. And then let me show you again the length of the bar itself here. So you can see generally how long this is. And my ruler hopefully will not break. It is going to be 1 3/4 inches. As far as the length of the bar itself. Then most importantly, I think to give you the best angle at it, it's probably just seeing it on the neckline to give you an idea here of what it's going to look like from a distance. So really great to fill in any neckline, and then you see that one diamond right over there on that side. So as you wear it, it's just going to have that beautiful centerpiece. It's going to be great just kind of peeking out of any collar or any kind of neckline that you have. But it's the sheen off those princess cuts. The fact that that's a solid bar. When you run your finger across it, you know that it's channel set because it's completely smooth. All that gold border makes the diamonds, kind of acts as a bezel in a way where it makes the diamonds look even larger because you have that sleek, smooth border of the gold around it. And we're going to bring you a huge value. It's a carat 06. They're all bigger individual diamonds. You have any gold color you want, by the way. So you choose your gold color no matter what. Obviously, we love the tonal aspect of seeing the white diamonds in the white gold like this, but up to you if you're an all yellow gold gal. The bracelet I'm working on right now that I'm custom designing is going to be a princess cut tennis bracelet in yellow gold. So it'll look great too because white diamonds are white diamonds. They're always going to glitter and glisten and look fabulous, but it's our special opportunity where it's a $19.99 TVON deal, and I'm not asking for that tonight at all. We're going to take it much lower. This is why it's giftable. If I'm going to shout out a giftable item, you better believe I got to bring the price down to something that's also a giftable price point. And I'm not sure if $2,000 is that. So here's how we do it. White, yellow, rose. I even love that we do rose. Who does? Who does channel set princess cut diamonds in rose gold? Have you ever seen that? I can't remember ever seeing that out and about in retail. where you'd get princess cut white diamonds in rose gold. And what a beautiful look that would be, especially with that border being as solid as it is. It would almost look like your princess cuts are pink, which, by the way, we've not seen pink princess cuts or print cuts. Not seen those. Let's go ahead and blow it out right now. If you'd like one, great, especially with Mother's Day coming up. A lot of holidays coming up, or we're get-togethers, or maybe you just need that perfect everyday piece. This is certainly a modern, fresh upgrade. Kind of reminds me of what so many years every woman would wear, that diamond solitaire. It'd just be a solitaire and a pendant, and it was on a chain, and that's still lovely. It's classic, but this is a new kind of upgraded modern way. Certainly gives you a lot more diamond presence because of the fact it goes east-west. Remember, it's almost 2 inches. We measured that. It was 1 3/4 inches just in the length of the bar itself. It's not $19. It's not even $1,500. Really want to try to make this as giftable as possible if you're thinking ahead to springtime holidays, summertime holidays, anniversaries, birthdays. I love it for Mother's Day. I love it as just that special occasion piece that you know you're going to wear every day. That's the beauty of it. Invest into something you know you're going to wear and live in. Those are the greatest investments. And it's only going to be $999. That's it. White, yellow, rose, beautiful piece. And remember, you're deciding day by day. Does it need to be a little higher on the neckline? So wear it at 16. If you want as much length as possible, go ahead and utilize that 18-inch length. It is totally up to you. And then let me move it around just a bit, because obviously when you're wearing it and moving, it's going to have, that is the flash I love. This is the payoff that princess cuts give you that other pieces do not. And you see right here, not only that shine off the gold itself, but off the surface right there. That's what's happening. And it's not just the gold that does that. It's the princess cuts themselves that do it as well. And look at that, row by row, line by line, that every single stone, all going to just give you that beautiful look. And that is why it is such a beauty when it's on, because of the way it does that. It's almost like when you guys see the mirror finishing, when you wear a piece with a lot of mirror finishing in gold, like a signet ring, for example, it's always picking up the light and just throwing it right back, picking up all that reflection and flashing it back to the eye. That's what this diamond necklace does, but you're still getting the beauty of the diamonds. $9.99, 60 seconds left. Jess, did you get the opal? Oh, Ann, thank you so much. Congratulations. Still have 2 of our Windsor sapphires from earlier. Phyllis, again, extending the offer. If you have a specific request on your tanzanite that we can bring out, let me know. And then we do have a very, very important chameleon. I just think that necklace, that is the one that should be getting the lines rocking here at $9.99 for a carat 06. Got a beautiful aqua to show you. Got one more Sierra Santa Maria. 40 seconds left on this necklace. Request for our last 35 minutes. They should be now. Get in any request you have at all. We'll help you out. And then we have a chameleon. We also have a really cool fancy, it's a fancy diamond. It's a deep yellow orange diamond. Let me flash that in case anybody's really thinking about adding to the collection of fancy diamonds. That's GIA certified. And that's so funny. Let me see, did they really call that yellow orange? Because if I was grading that, I would definitely say orange yellow, if anything. I just leave it at orange. But sure enough, they did grade it, but they did say deep. They say fancy deep yellow orange. So GIA, you know, they're very strict, but that actually is a fancy color diamond. SI1 is the clarity. It's a good size, 56 points. So that's new tonight. If you want to get a little more information on that, let me know. Have a big tanzanite pendant that's really pretty. You know what? I think this would be cool because we have the, we had a tanzanite earlier, of course, with the yellow diamonds, the one that auctioned off. Well, let's take a look together at this one, because here is a piece that is still, well, it's a pear shape instead of the cushion. Gosh, I hope this will sit by itself. And it has a yellow diamond. So this I just thought might be, it could even be if you were considering that combination before, or you like the combination or the idea of that combination, but in a pendant instead. How about getting this one a look and an opportunity? There's a nice discount on it. It's item number 7122, and it's going to be our big pear shape. This is a 1225, so it's more of that shorter pear shape design, not super elongated. And you've got that 1225, so that'll be the biggest carat weight we've seen thus far tonight. You also get one very large yellow diamond. That's a 63-point pear-shaped yellow. So all of that happening together. Oh my. And it's as it is in the yellow and the white gold. Oh my, this is a value. Another one we got for you. and yet with that really important yellow diamond, just amping up the rarity even more so. So $12.25 on this carat weight. I'm just going to go ahead and drop it. We've been doing some crazy discounts tonight anyways on tanzanite. So I think let's just bring out yet another option for you. And yet that huge yellow diamond, I can do it. Let's do it. 63 pointer. I know we talked about 20 pointers before. Individual 20 pointers, there were 4 of them. Now we're going even larger with 163 point stone, almost 2/3 of a carat in a brilliant yellow pear-shaped diamond. That's your bail. So that point of the pear shape is going to meet up with the point of your tanzanite. Then you have, it's a 1-inch style. I'm going to show you all that. We'll show it on the neckline. We'll show it with the measurement for you as well. This was $11,999. Poof, it's gone. We're going to take advantage of a night when we have seen consecutive deals. It's been deal after deal after deal on tanzanite, so why stop now? Oh, because it's a bigger stone with that intense blue wing, little specialty cut there with that pear shape being a little more unique. Think of it this way. That, if you're saying, well, what's the big deal? A pear shape is a pear shape. Not actually, because in those elongated stones, you're really maximizing the rough material, the way the rough crystal grows. When you have this kind of shorter pear shape, it acts almost more as a round when you're cutting it. So when you're venturing to cut a stone like that, you're wasting a lot more rough. Because think of it, it's almost like a round, but even more wasteful really. So there's a premium aspect there as well. Take a look at it. We've only got the one, and there's that big yellow diamond. I want to show you all the details here, and yeah, get ready for a mega discount. And this is what the sides look like and the back. So you can see that basket work, and then of course it's got the circular cutouts, that yellow diamond for your bail. I love the idea that just with the two-tone you can use different chains as well. Maybe you're going for a yellow or a white gold chain. It's really up to you. Either way, it's going to work beautifully together. Here's your length. Should be 1 inch. Let's just, verify that and show it a little tiny bit more than 1 inch, just a little bit, not even quite at 1 1/8 inches, but right there. And then we'll show it on. So use your yellow gold chain. I know we've had a yellow diamonds by the yard. That would be great with it. Take a look at that though. That gives you some more perspective on the size overall when you see it really from a distance away, and then see how that point leading into the point, that just makes so much sense for the design element itself. We've only got the one obviously, and it's a huge value. No longer is it $11,999. I mean, the further and further away you go, it's just still such a large stone. Obviously that's out of focus, but you see how it looks from a distance away, where it's that really big wow factor you're getting from the $12.25. And you should be paying $12,000. You're not paying $12,000. Let's go back up close and take a better look at it. It's not even going to be, well, 10 is good. 9 is better. The color is just, I've got to get you the right angle. There's the angle right there. Fascinating cut with that shorter pear shape. The internal just centerpiece that it has, that way it just, look at that prismatic type of faceting. Forget about even $5,000. This is getting a home tonight. It's not even $49.99. One only, and I even think this would be beautiful. If you were the lucky winner of that auction earlier, oh my, would this be a great match? A set, really, a coordinating set. I'll make it $4,888, and that's for one caller. $48.88. That does come down, by the way, to, I'm going to get $3.99. It's like $3.99 a carat. But that's a really important, almost 2/3 of a carat yellow diamond that's all natural on its own. So mega stone there. That should be the centerpiece of a ring, shouldn't it? It should. But we got the big aqua coming up. So this gets 30 seconds, and then that is going to be gone. You know at that price it will be. And the largest blue wing we've seen yet tonight. Right there for you. Very nice. Okay. And then on the way. Isn't this a great looking piece? I love that. Just, it makes so much sense to have the proportion. And yes, it's a more traditional pear shape in the yellow diamond, of course. But you do have that great look, the way they coordinate together. All right, so we're verifying on this one, maybe. Let's see what we have on the cushion cut aqua that is on its way here. It's going to be item number 112-0000. This was the turning point of the big item number transition. I do want to mention we had an aqua earlier. I'm going to flash it. I want to recap a couple of items we had from earlier. So if you just tuned in, we will be recapping some of our really important items we had earlier that still need to find a home. One actually was an aqua cushion cut. square though, and it was in a bridge. So we'll share that with you as well. But this is the 511. The other one's, it's about half the size. So we had the 5-carat 11 here, and that's in that signature mounting. Then we had a 2-carat, I believe it was a 248 earlier. We're going to do a couple recaps before the night is over. So, Jalen, which one did you get? Not the tanzanite, right? Okay. Oh, good, the diamond necklace. Well, congratulations. I do have the other aqua to show you, so we'll flash that in as well. So we still have diamond necklaces going out the door, so I encourage you to pick one of those up at $9.99. But we do also have, I'll just flash it here. This is the cushion cut. So compare the two. We have the cushion cut in the traditional. We have the cushion cut in the square. So this one was here earlier at $14.99. So that's still hanging out. So those would be our aqua options for the evening. But I wanted you to see the super, you know, the beautiful saturation in color, maybe even a little more so on the 511. And the 511, which is what we'll focus on since it's our first time seeing it, that's also going to upgrade the diamond weight in a very big way. So this one I'm going to set aside. That one's here at $14.99. Here's the 511, which has a carat 58 in the VS diamonds. Look at the blue glow that's happening even on the wheel in the foreground here in front of the stone. We bring so many different colored stones every day on this same wheel with the same lights, and that usually you never see the color translated to the paper on the wheel. And yet something just, I think it's always remarkable when I'm putting up piece after piece after piece, and nothing else really does that. So tells you something about that blue color. This is not a mirror. This is white construction paper, or rather just printer paper. So it shouldn't be doing that. It's kind of a weird thing that it does, but it just tells you everything about that color. 511, 158 was not to love. We're going to make it affordable tonight so that you love even the price tag. Because what good is the piece if you don't love the value in the first place? That's what we have to make happen. So this one we get to blow out right now. Look at the inside, all finished, as our signature mounting always is. And if you like the bigger stone, well, we're going to send it out. It is a $69.99 TVON ring tonight. And I'm not just like, you know, saying it because it sounds good. It's right there. It's right there. And I'm going to skip it. Do you love it already? Let's try it on, show you the size, get ready. We can change the gold color if you want to. And with an aqua this strong, sure enough, if you want yellow gold, it's probably if you're a yellow gold lover anyways, it's probably a priority to look for some of the more stronger saturated aquas. This one can hold up in the yellow or the rose. I'm going to make it even better, and this is this month's birthstone. Tony, it's your birthday on the East Coast. Did you realize that? 30 minutes in on the East Coast. It's not going to be $69, $59, $49, or $39.99. Blow it out. $3,499 only for that one and only in the 511. Still have the one in the bridge, which is half the size, or not even. It's about, well, 285 was the aqua size on the square cushion, which we can always recap for you. So this one's only $34.99, one only there, and good luck. That is all the aqua we have tonight for you. I do want to recap a couple of pieces here that we had earlier that you might have missed because they were in the first few minutes of the show. So we'll share those with you. This one's $34.99. Take it if you love it. It's a great looking piece with all that signature style, that wider pave on the sides, the big halo around the aqua itself. Here's what I wanted to really highlight. This is a fawn diamond from earlier. It's a 50-point fawn diamond, natural in color. If anything, it has a little bit of purple blue to it with the champagnes. And it's going to be item number 828. That'll be the 50-pointer with the 85 points in diamonds. That is a value and a half. It's $1,299. So really want to make sure you got one more chance to see what that's all about. We still have no, it's not it's the best value in a yellow diamond we have the inventory through. So we have a very important yellow diamond to recap for you as well. And then anything else you'd like to see, we'd like to hear from you because we only have about 24 minutes remaining, and we'd like to make sure we show anything else we can discount. This is a discounting night. That's what it's become. It's been all about the values, so if there's anything we can bring out at a discount for you, that's what we're here to do. Just say the word, we'll do it, we'll bring it out, we'll give you the greatest value you've ever seen, and that one should be gone at $12.99. Let's get into... Anybody need a big white diamond? We have an 81-point white diamond. We have a great looking oh my goodness, this alexandrite. Yellow and white diamonds with an alexandrite. Funky cool ring, we'll show it next. This pear-shaped fawn, verifying right now. There was one other recap I wanted to do, is that 201 yellow. So before I forget about it, Although, are we going to ever forget about this one? We can't compare this price tag to any other because it's simply our best. 3745. Oh, this one cannot stay here. Look at this fawn in the bridge. I'm going to try it on for you. 4 rows on the sides, 1 halo around your center. It's a beautiful, do you guys see the lavender or is it just me? Kind of a pinky lavender color with the champagnes. This is all natural, no treatment to this diamond. The only treated diamonds we ever bring are the black diamonds, and those are few and far between. Any of our colors, which are the champagnes, the pinks, the yellows, the orange, we got an orange today, they're all natural. So they're all natural colors, and this one of them, but a remarkable combination of those natural colors, $1,299. That should be gone with that 85-point diamond bridge. Any gold you want, you still can change the gold color on that one too. And this is the best yellow diamond deal we have. By far, not by $5 or $100, this is by far the lowest price we have on a 2-carat yellow diamond ever. Let's go to it and see it one more time before we go, because I know our night is dwindling here and we only have about 22 minutes left. So let's just make the 201, let's get it at home, let's try it, see what it's all about. I know this is a bit of those shocker values, like couldn't be that good for that price. Well, it is. And that's what we want you to trust in picking it up tonight so you can see it with your own 2 eyes. The best thing I would recommend here, you want to be really wowed, don't take my word for it. When you get this home, if you have a jeweler that you know, that you recommend, I wouldn't just say just walk in anywhere, but if like there's a jeweler, most people have like their local hometown jeweler that maybe they've used for, you know, little repairs or watch batteries or ring sizing or whatnot, right? We all have a jeweler that we work with locally. If you have a jeweler, you know, the best thing to do would be to walk into that store with this ring and not tell them where you bought it and not tell them what you paid, but just ask them to make the ring. Make it again. Say, could you make this ring? And if you can, what are you going to charge me to make the identical ring in the same quality? And see what they say. It's the best way, not just with this ring. If you ever need a really honest assessment, I mean, yes, you can get appraisals. And yes, you can go get pieces appraised and insured and certified and all that. But that still isn't always what you would actually spend. Remember, appraisals are estimated replacement value. So the best thing to do, I always say, and I've been saying this for years and years and years, and now everybody in this industry talks about it, but the best thing to do if you want a real honest assessment is that question. Please, if you even need to make up a little fib, you can say, if you want to get a little more colorful with the story, and so they don't wonder why you're asking, you can say, my sister loves the ring, my daughter loves the ring, I'd like to make her one, so she can have the same ring. In a lot of cases, they're just going to say, I'm sorry, I don't have access to 2-carat yellow diamonds that are natural. And okay. But then, if they can, find out, honestly, say, I just want to make the same ring. What's it going to cost me? What's it going to run? I want the same quality. I want the same amount of gold. I want the same everything. What will it be? And that is honestly the best way to get an assessment of what that ring should have cost you, what it would cost you. Again, you might run into a lot of occasions where they say, I can get you one, but it's not going to be VS. I can get you one, but it's not going to be a natural yellow. Okay. But that is, again, what we really live for. And this is here the best value by far we have on a 2-carat yellow diamond. Let's take a look at it together. It's a 201 oval brilliant cut. If you've already been thinking about it here, now just know a lot of people are seeing it for the first time. So this is not going to last. It's our 201 oval brilliant cut. It is a VS yellow. It's got 15 points in white diamonds on the sides. It is all mirror finished in the band. It is finished on the inside. And I'm going to try it on for you so you can see what it's all about. It does stay as is, which is how most of our yellow diamonds are set. They're set with a combination of yellow gold and white gold together, like this is. And then it's completely true to size. This is not a difficult or uncomfortable wider band. The width that's across the top center tapers along the back. So you don't have anything that's uncomfortable or wide to wear every day. It is perfect for everyday wear. I say it's that kind of more casual variety. When we usually see 2-carat yellows, it's got a whole bunch of diamonds around it, and sometimes that's more dressy. This is great for everyday wear. And it started at $15,999. And I am not shy about showing it to you because it's right here. $15,999. I'm going to make it better. And we have the best value. The other day, what did I have? A 2 carat? Put it up on the auction block. What did it go for? $9,000? That was a great value. This is not $9,000. Still a VS stone, gorgeous oval, and it's not even $9,000 or $8,000 or $7,000. It is $69.99. It is one piece only. It's first caller gets it. And it's just as is. So the only thing we need to know from you is what size would you like? That's it. That's all we're going to ask. What size do you need? What finger are you going to wear it on? And what size do you need for that hand? That's it. It's all we got to know. $69.99 and it will be yours. By far the biggest yellow diamond value we have. And actually, there's nothing really that gets you much bigger than 2 carats in yellow diamonds at all. Because a lot of people would look at that price and say, great, you can do a 2 carat for $7, get me a 5 carat stone. We don't have them. We don't have a 3 carat. We don't have a 4 carat. We don't have a 2.5. This is the one to get. And for $69.99, so little to pay to get a remarkable and all natural still. And it's a VS oval brilliant cut. So we love that. So that's here too. Just give it 30 more seconds. Just want to recap it. Fawn, is anybody taking the pear-shaped fawn that we had in the bridge a moment ago? Think we're verifying on that one. These are just a few recaps. They were here earlier. Just want to give you another option. And the aqua and the bridge is still here. So we have both aquas, the tanzanite pendant, the fawn diamond. Does anybody want princess cut morganites? We've got princess cut earrings in a morganite design. Look how pretty this is. Isn't that a pretty stone? Princess cut, morganite, diamonds on 2 of the 4 sides of your princess cut. That's awfully pretty. All right, Jason, any questions before we go? All right, let's keep moving. That's here too. All right, next up on the way, we've got a really, really special alexandrite. Now I'm going to try this on the hand first, because the important thing is to see what this ring looks like, because I know it's not your traditional setting. It has a band that's on one side, the pear shape extends from the other. You can wear it upright, or I'm going to flip it and show you the other way. I'm always a fan of saying stack it. Maybe you're putting a basic band right here next to it, or anything else you could. It's meant to stand alone because this is a big size. It's item number 7534. It'll be our 1 carat pear-shaped alexandrite. It's 100% color change, blue, green to red, Brazilian alexandrite. It's got 34 points in the first halo, which are the yellow diamonds, and it has another carat 35 in the white diamonds. So yes, it's one of those bigger combinations of diamond mountings we do. Surrounding your 1 carat exactly pear-shaped alexandrite, which is obviously always a tough one to get. And we're going to show it up close as well so you can see the color. And also clarity is a big obstacle typically with alexandrite. This stone has a lot of clarity to it. And actually, I'm going to hold it like that because when I put it at this angle, you're seeing a little reflection of the yellow diamonds. This is really the stone face up. So when you see it when it's on the hand, that's what it looks like. You're seeing those beautiful, what we see out of Brazil, that blue-green color. It's going to go to a red when it's actually exposed to the UV light. And that is going to be 135 plus 34. So yes, indeed, you do have 169 in the diamond weight. We have one. Let's blow it out. And it should tell you a little something about that alexandrite when we decided to opt for a higher end mounting like this, meaning with the bigger individual white diamonds and a halo of the yellows as well. Should tell you a lot about that stone. Doesn't happen by accident. It's, yikes, this is good. $59.99 it was, last discount. Now, that wasn't the original price. That was the last time it was discounted. That was actually during a big sale event. You're spending less than $59.99 by far. One of our great ways to get an affordable alexandrite. Here's another option where the price tag's coming so low, you might just want to get it for the Alex. 1 carat alexandrites do not go this low. We've got one. It's as is in the setting. We're going to size it for you. Any finger of the hand, really, I would say primarily ring, middle, index. Think about that. With the extension that it gives you, that elongated effect on the hand, it's great for those longer fingers of the hand, like your middle and index. So I would really think about maybe stacking it that way. It means you're leaving your traditional rings on here and then adding that to it, stacking it, creating this beautiful kind of like we're doing earscapes, we're doing layering in necklaces. It's all about stacking in rings on your hand as well. So this is a fun way to do that. and you're still getting a really, really rare exotic stone. I'm not going to make it $59, $49, $39.99. This is not even $29.99 tonight. Say goodbye. It's going to go. The fact that a 1 carat, I mean, do we ever see 1 carat alexandrites ever for under $3,000? I'm not done. And this has 169 diamonds to go with it. So it's amazing. Take a look at it. Not even $29.99. It is $2,888 tonight. And we are in our final now, 13 minutes. So we want to hear from you. What do you want to see again? What can we bring back up here? What can we bring out from a vault before it's too late? That's what we're going to do tonight. You tell me. We have got time, but not a lot of it. So we're ready to help you on whatever it is. And this alexandrite, let me do that. I'm going to put it on a, do you want to see it on the index or the middle? Let's go middle first. First, I'm going to try it there. I think it's a 7, so I should be able to put it anywhere. Let's take a look. That's what I'm talking about, kind of stacks and layers across the hand. What about, I'll put it on the index finger here for you quickly so you can see what that looks like. It may not fit all the way on the index finger, but that's kind of an idea. So that's actually where I would wear it. That's what I prefer, just kind of fun. And obviously, it's going to sit normally up here. I'm just playing with the size 7. But look how beautiful that is. $28.88 should go. One only, and a 1 carat alexandrite. I love that look. And obviously it can be switched the other way, and you can have the stone up here, up towards the knuckle as well. There's one last look at it. We have a request. Is it our first one of the night? No, it's our second one. Did we ever hear from Phyllis, by the way, on the Tanzanite? Oh, wait, what? Who wanted to see this? Karen. The only regret I have, Karen, is that you didn't request it 2 hours ago. Because this, oh my gosh, this piece, hold on. Karen, this is the best. And I'm talking to everybody. Karen already knows because she requested it. So she probably already knows the deal. This diamond ring. I have dubbed it the best value we have at TVON. And it is. It is. I know it's a lot of ring. That's all one ring I'm wearing. It's the saddle without a center stone. Yeehaw. Let's get in the saddle here and let's go. We're going to ride off into the sunset on this one. And I know we have about 11 minutes left. It could all be on this ring. This is the best value we have here. I really believe that. And why? It's $242 in diamonds. It's the famous saddle ring, which we love as a mounting. But you all inspired us to do this years ago. You said, what if you just do it with diamonds and that's it? Can we just get it with diamonds? It'd be a great look. And you were right. And now it is here. Now, Karen, I don't have the yellow gold, and I hear you requested the yellow gold. All we have right now in the studio is the white gold. But I can do it in yellow gold. I've seen it. It's amazing. Now, you don't see a lot of the gold because this is solid pave all the way through. But it's got so much detail. You know the saddle ring. It's not just like other band rings that you see out there that are pave, where it's just a lot of pave. This has texture and detail. It has a little designer edge. And I mean literally an edge that's not your basic flat edge. Let's take a look at this. This is so special. 336 is the item number. It's got that fold over design. So you see it's a little asymmetric here in the sense that it's got one side that comes over and wraps, it looks like, around the other. You have all this detail to it. It really could not be more comfortable. Take it from the people that own it and have told us and have spent the time to write in to say that is one of the most comfortable rings. A lot of people are skeptics at first because of just the sheer size of it. They think it might just be a little too oversized or cumbersome or uncomfortable. It is not. If you've ever had the saddle ring with a stone, you know it fits the same way, it feels the same way. But it is $242 in solid VS diamonds, and that's what I'm talking about. This little, edge here that you have top and bottom, that little cleft. Then you've got all this detail, recessed detail, little higher edges as well. You can see all of this, almost like a sundial in the way it's creating and just creating that beautiful outward motion. It's just so beautiful and comfortable and finished to perfection on the inside. And it's just all about the value. This is a lot of gold and it's a lot of diamonds, and they're still all VS. And I say that because you might hear this price and think there's no way. They must have done some, downgrades, some SI stones. No. You've got to see it on though. Here's another great ring that's anywhere on the hand, really as far as the ring, the middle, the index. So even if you feel like, ooh, I'm going to need more room, then put it here or put it here. We're sizing it for you. White, yellow, or rose gold. Karen, it's beautiful in the yellow gold. Ladies, take one, try one. Even if you're not usually somebody who goes big and bold, this would be the way to experiment or try it because it is made right. It's made properly because it's so comfortable. And because I think it's very flattering on the hand too. It's solid, but it's very, very flattering. It's something about, I think, this cleft design here, the wraparound design. It just looks like $1,000,000, and it's so not, because believe it or not, if you have basic commercial grade diamonds and you spend $1,000 a carat like you do all day long across the industry, it'd be $2,420, and that's not what you're paying. This is where that value aspect comes in. It's not even $2,000 to own this ring. This is what it's all about. It's not $19.99 for $242 in VS diamonds in your size, in your gold color. Don't even need to size up. It is made, the inner circumference of the ring is made to your size. That's why, even though it's wider, you don't need to say, oh, let me go ahead and get a 7.5, even though I wear a 7. Get what you normally wear. You will fit like a dream, and it's not even $1,999 at all. This is one of those miracle price tags. You'll have to just, again, make sure that this is like, I want to say this really quickly, just because unless you get the size that we have right here, which is the 7, and unless you get the size 7 white gold, it does take time. What I just mentioned about the way the inner circumference is custom made for you, it is made for you. It is literally made. We can't just take this ring and size it. So it has to be made for you. So if you're used to getting things in a day or two, just know this is going to take a little bit more time unless you need the white gold size 7. We can ship that one to you. But if otherwise, if you need any, even if it's a 7.25 or a 7.5, we still need to make it for you. Isn't that great though, knowing that you had a piece custom made for you and you spent as little as this is running us today? It's not even $19.99. It's not even $18.99. There's a reason why I think this is the best value we do. Diamonds I've been selling for 20 years. I've been selling a lot of VS diamonds. You never, even 20 years ago, 21 years ago, you don't see values like this on VS diamonds. And I think we all know things have gone up recently, right? And they've been going up and they keep going up. So why on earth would we be seeing a price tag like this on VS diamonds that are so in demand? It's what's happening. It's this ring. That's why it just sits on a pedestal. If I was given awards or superlatives for our jewelry, this one gets Best Diamond Value Award every time. It's $1,888. Try it. You will love this ring. You'll wear it every day. If you need a right hand ring, get this as your right hand ring. You know, that bold, like personality. Everybody's always stopping and asking you about, oh my goodness, let me see that ring. They're hand grabbing. They want to see it. They want to see it up close. They think you spent $100,000 on it. It's $1,888. Try it. You will love it. I promise you, you will love it. Even if you're not typically into the really big oversized rings, you'll love it. You will adore this ring. $1,888. I'm going to try it on again. This is just beautiful. $1,888, and hopefully, thank you, Karen, for making the request, because it's always such a joy to bring it out. I know it would never, ever be scheduled. I mean, not that we don't love losing money, but this would never be something they would allow me to just put in the show and share with you guys, because there's just too much money lost. That's a fact. There's too much money lost when this is on. I don't have the heart to move up the price to today's pricing, because it wouldn't be just like, oh, hey, it's $2,000 now. No, it'd go way up. We're looking at like a $14,000 ring if we go on today's specs. If we go on today's modern and, really contemporary gold and diamond pricing, we're talking about a ring that's closer to $14,000 here on this show. Retail's a whole nother world. You can spend $25,000 a carat on VS diamonds in retail, putting it up in that, $65,000, $75,000 range when you factor in the labor and the gold and everything else. So let us go ahead and create it in your size, get you your gold color, the size you need, get you the $1,888 price tag tonight. You can't go wrong there. It's the ultimate. It is the ultimate. And it's, oh, by the way, that's smooth. This is not, I'm moving my feet. That's not sharp. It's not catching on anything. It's not going to scratch my gold. It's going to be just that. That's how this pave is done. Yes. What does she think? Oh, she already has it. You can. And I already apologized to her, Jalen, that I don't have the yellow gold. I wish I did. And Karen, I've seen it though. And as I was saying, it's beautiful. And yes, I wouldn't say you're going to see a lot of it, but it sounds like she already has a white gold. So if her purpose is to get one that looks different, I have to tell our viewers at home, Karen, who requested it, has one. She's coming in to get a different gold color. That's a sign she likes it, I think. Most people don't come back and get the same exact ring in a different gold color unless you really, really, really like it. That happens a lot with my Lynx collection. People love it and they come back and they get another color and it looks totally different. So yes, it'll look vastly different. So if you want to, get a different gold color, you may. All right, does that answer her question? I wish we had one to show you, but yeah, I've seen it and it looks it does look different. So you're gonna get, and I'm that way too, Karen, if that's both for you and you want a white and a yellow, I'm that way too, where I really like to coordinate day by day. I have to have 2 of these diamond bands just so that I can wear white one day and yellow another day. So that I can match. It's crazy, but it is the way it is. So we have 3 minutes left in the show. If there's anything we can check out availability or anything you'd like to see, let us know. We'll help you out. We're back tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's a special night. It's going to be not only our pre-St. Patty's Day party, but it's Tony's birthday. So we're going to have a party tomorrow. I hope you can all join us. And I know you all know Tony well. So let's all celebrate him and his special day tomorrow together. It's going to be from 7 o'clock Pacific on to 10 p.m. Pacific. That's, of course, the show kicks off at 7 p.m. Pacific time and 9 p.m. Central time and 10 p.m. Eastern time. So we certainly hope you can join us for that. And we'll bring you a lot of fabulous jewelry and we'll celebrate. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So it's a must-see show tomorrow night. And what else? We've got, oh gosh, we've got a few pieces left from today that I've recapped here recently. So we've got the aquas, we have the fawn diamond in the bridge, we have the tanzanite pendant, we have a couple of aquas, and we have the 201 yellow diamond oval. But this is no doubt why our lines are busy. It's because of this diamond ring. It's this diamond ring at $18.88 that's got the phone lines going absolutely crazy. We'll stay as long as we need to. We'll stay here all night if we need to till every last order is placed for this diamond ring. 242 NVS diamonds in solid heavy gold for $18.88, and yet it's comfortable. Karen wouldn't be probably coming back for another one if it wasn't. Try it out. You will be glad you did. It's a minute 35 left in our show. Hopefully we'll see you all tomorrow. I really hope so. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a big, big Thursday. And we hope that you have a great rest of your evening. And of course, if there's anything else, we got a few great pieces that are still hanging out. Don't leave them behind. Don't wait till tomorrow because somebody could very well be picking them up tonight as this show wraps up. So give us a call at that phone number or jot it down so you know how to reach us. Our phone lines are still open to you. Yes, did Karen get one? Oh, yeah. She did. And does she already have one in white gold? Yeah. That's what I thought. So she's going to get both, you think, for herself and just mix them up, switch them out. I love that. Thanks, Karen, again for the request. And thank you for shopping tonight. Thank you all for being with us tonight. Thank you all for shopping with us tonight. We just appreciate you hanging out with us. We'll be back to do it again tomorrow night, 3 big hours, and it's going to be a blast, and it's going to be a literal party. So we hope to see you guys then. Thanks so much. $18.88. You got to get one of these rings, though. I know you can ask about a lot of pieces from tonight, but that is one that is a must-have if you can handle a lot of diamonds. That is a must go. Get it, try it before, please do it before they move that price up because that's inevitable. It's going to happen. We're at a huge loss every time we sell one at $18.88. That is a huge loss from the cost that it takes to put it together. So let our loss be your big gain and try it out. $18.88. Thanks again for being with us. If you have any questions, jot down that phone number. Call it now. We'll be here taking your calls long after we go off the air. Thanks again. I'm Lauren Blair from all of us at TVON. We wish you a great rest of your Wednesday evening, what's left of it, and we'll see you tomorrow night for Tony's birthday. Thanks, guys.